Hello, I'm Raphael,
I'm Carrie.
and together
We're
we are
Gorilla
co-hosting Gorilla Speed Bumped, live streaming on Trovo.
Tune in tonight as our cross open with Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque starts now.
Cirque starts now, baby.
Cirque starts now.
And now.
Can't sit still anymore. I wanna break things with my hammer. I wanna start a little war. Isn't that what this little red button here is for?
Kind of. Kersploosh. Well. Welcome in, amigos. You're going to have the night of your life if you've chosen to click on whatever link led you here, because this is a team having fun presentation. This is the Cirque du Soleil show. This is show number 126. Cirque 2, the countdown to the countdown. And we are the throbbing pulse of Dallas, Fort Worth. And we appreciate you kicking it with us for a couple hours. If you're doing it live, awesome. If you're doing it tomorrow, the next day, just listening on audio, awesome too. However you choose to be a part of this thing, for real. It's awesome. We appreciate it. And thanks for being here tonight. All C1, Circumholics, Circumaniacs, and a very special welcome to all of our Advantage Gold and Advantage Platinum members on our just pump, chock full of incredible entertainment Patreon account that you should sign up for too. Je suis Michel Sidois. I'm one of the three folk on this side of the room, getting you through the next couple of hours, having fun, having a laugh, providing information. The second one is 4 feet to my left, right on the other side of Feach. You will see him right now. It's the dinger, Dan Paul, the Terlingua comic, Bayless.
Reppin'
8.
Reppin' my favorite city, as heard on this show. The great city of Austin, Texas. That's right. They are the live music capital of the world. That fact was established in 1838, just 2 years after the fall of the Alamo, where 280 some odd Texans sacrificed their lives near Austin. Just an hour's drive from Austin, so Austin could claim themselves as the musical capital, live music capital of the world. So Davy Crockett, William Barrett Travis, the whole hee-haw gang, fucking Jim Bowie, they died so that you could walk up and down Congress and see some half-ass act with an acoustic guitar in the greatest city the world has to offer, Austin, Texas. What's up, Austin?
Cash is here.
Hello. It's me, Cash. I actually like and appreciate Austin.
I do too.
Unlike Dingu.
The other people near the Alamo retreated back to Austin and circled up
and made music
around one guy with a banjo strutting toward a coffee shop that they had just opened up. This is the next fight. Even more important battle begins now as he's just strumming.
Austin is doing okay.
It's doing great.
I just, I don't know what your fight is.
A lot of commerce, a lot of business.
A lot of business.
A lot of data centers.
Humming on every street corner.
Welcome, everyone, to Cirque Show number 126. They never thought we'd get here.
Boosh.
Big night on a lot of fronts. Content galore. Teases galore. guests galore, guests in studio galore. Dear
Yeah.
God, this night has it all.
We have legendary guests in studio. It's Carrie and Raphael, the stars of Gorilla Speed Bump, heard live on Trovo or on tape on Trovo. They don't know, so we sure as hell don't know. But they are friends of ours, supporters of us throughout, I think back in Ticket Days, certainly at the Freak Days. Carrie, the patriarch of Lawn Chair Fridays.
Yes.
The man.
I mean, that if we fucking peaked, I'm dead serious, Carrie and Raphael, it was the day that you guys all came out and did the Lawn Chair Friday thing. But Carrie would started it. He came out and sat by his truck.
By himself,
By
right?
himself, just chilling, tugging cigs. And we kind of wave at him through this window that he couldn't see us and we couldn't see him.
We didn't really know him back
We
then.
didn't know him, yeah. And he's like, I'm outside, Bubba. He would leave talkbacks.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, holy shit, there's a dude just sitting outside
He's
kicking it with
real.
us.
Our one listener is actually
one-
here.
Yeah.
And then we had the one you're talking about was when everybody came out. We're playing football.
Yeah.
And they had a bounce house. And then it started raining, and people sought refuge in the about to be closed costume center that was
Yes,
across
that's
the,
right.
across the
And
street.
didn't they try to get costumes to borrow costumes?
I think so. Yeah.
Didn't Jay Moore go down and say hi or some
No,
celeb?
Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport went down
Went
and
down
said hi.
and hung out with the crew. That was a couple months into it because Lawn Chair Fridays was just Carrie and I think Raphael showed up and then like 4 or 5 people
Yeah.
started hanging out on Fridays in like the grass field under the power lines.
So funny.
It was really cool, organic, fun shit, and I
Yeah.
really loved it. And then yes, it did kind of reach its zenith when everyone kind of decided there was at least 40 people out there, 50 people maybe. And they had tables out there, and like one had an unplugged printer, and it said business center. I mean, that fucking bits.
It did.
And then this dude who was like not a trucker, like a UPS truck maybe kind of truck.
Yeah.
He'd pull up and give people rides on the back thing of the truck, the tail lift. And he'd be like, come on over. And like 3 of them would get on there, and he would just raise it, and they would slowly raise
And then back down.
and go down.
You're done.
Yeah.
I bet his bosses wouldn't have liked the insurance on that, but hey, he was living.
It was so
Some poor schmuck gets their foot cut in half on that thing.
And then call Frankel and Frankel. All you need is Trace.
Welcome everyone to the
But
show.
for real, that was awesome. We're happy to have him in studio,
Yes.
man. You guys are
Welcome.
freaking
Yeah.
Welcome,
always
gentlemen.
supporting our shit, supporting Christina's shows, Oatmeal Pizza, Orange Peel
Thank you.
Sunshine. And the least we could do is have you in studio one time and one time only.
Yeah.
Who played the first gig in Austin, Texas, I wonder?
You know what he did?
Dolly
I saw
Parton.
Raphael the other night, and he just told me this. So like a year ago, we were joking about giving him my phone number, like giving one number per episode, you know?
Right.
And then whatever, he finally got it. And then we made the joke like, okay, fine, you've won an in-studio visit. We'll pencil you in for the end of next summer.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And exactly
Here we are.
where we are today.
We don't lie.
Didn't even mean it.
We don't lie.
We had you penciled in.
We tell the truth.
Do you have a joke, or is that just a setup?
No, I'm just curious who played the first gig in Austin, Texas, and it probably involved a banjo, right?
Yeah, I would guess.
Yeah.
It's like was it a blues hub? I mean, this is actual shit that you might know. I don't fucking know.
did not.
Texas, bro. Come on.
Do you think that after the show he snacked on a tasty boosh?
Yeah, maybe it was the D.
Jesus.
The D was the first show ever.
Side hatch.
It out to taste that boosh right after the show. Go.
Are you guys interested in seeing a Russian free diver set the record for plunging 126 meters into the water on one breath of air?
Seeing it? No.
Are you interested?
No, I don't want to watch live free diving because there's an incredible death rate to
Cool,
it.
that's fine. How far?
You just asked.
I know. I'm in control here, Mike.
Okay, Fahey.
No one that wears a necklace made out of red peppers is in control of
Do you
anything.
want him?
Wow.
You want to stop him right now?
Yeah, it is true that he who wears the ulufala is truly the head of the table and the king of the
What are you saying?
Samoan Islands.
I'm the tribe leader.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. This guy Croak.
How far is 26 meters
We're not
under the
doing
water?
this anymore. Stop doing meter conversions.
How far is it? I think that it's a good bit.
400 feet.
It's pretty good. I would say
Over under.
over.
413 feet. Excellent point. Not going to show that to you. Are you interested in watching Australian school teacher count to 126 fastest by increments of 7?
Never cared less about anything in my life.
I'd watch that.
I'd rather see the guy go diving.
That only
It's count to 126?
126.
I mean, I can't do it, but
By
7, 4, 21, 28, 35,
There you
42.
go.
Right?
Right.
It would take about
The record
10 seconds.
The record
In
was
increments of 7?
Yes.
Golly.
See, now you're interested.
The record was probably 8 seconds.
The record was just under 8 seconds, and the school teacher did it in 5.6. I'm also not going to show that to you. Who wants to meet Joel Strasser from Idaho?
Again, never been
Gary
less
and-
interested
Gary
in
and
meeting
Raphael have their hands up.
Joel Strasser
Even Trey has his hand up.
Well, this is
from Idaho.
This is a setup for the
Wants to
future
meet.
as well as something for today, because Joel Strasser has himself an incredible beard.
Mm-hmm.
And on show 3500, we'll show the most toothpicks ever put into a beard.
Oh.
On show on
Oh.
on show 2740, we'll show how many Q-tips get put into a beard. At some point, we will get there.
Yeah. Stick around, everyone.
On show 1150, we'll show how many pipe cleaners can be put in a beard. Then we'll talk about Christmas baubles. Then we'll talk about paper straws. But tonight, I would like to present to you Joel Strasser and the record he set with 126 forks put into a beard.
Oh, you get to see it? There he goes. All right, we got it. I mean,
126. 126.
okay.
He can't believe it
That's
himself.
Carrie and Raphael if they didn't have to come here tonight.
100 and
That's the kind of shit they're doing.
So for those of you listening in audio, the visual was a gentleman with a huge beard, and 126 plastic forks is what he put into his beard.
Wonderful. Speaking of magical numbers, I just looked. We're 250 people short of 5,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Well,
So if you are watching on YouTube, subby button, which YouTube basically tells us we're supposed to like say it and put a graphic up every show. We never really do it. But if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please click that thing. We're going to hit 5,000. And that's, I don't know.
It's
cool
a big deal to
milestone.
us.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
10,000 is obviously, that's the big one. That's where they send us plaques.
you can't get 10,000 before 5,000 though.
That's how you get plaques.
So
Like,
let's get that.
there you go. Merch is up. If you have any chats, obviously Trey can put them up. I'm throwing a little bonus throughout the show tonight because I'm locked in. All your fantasy football questions, if you're in chat, I'll answer them just throughout the show, even if they're in the middle of talking.
That's a great idea.
Okay, look,
Super chats though, right?
there's a
They gotta be
super chats.
Gotta be $2.
$2 super chats
minimum.
for your fucking wide receiver matchups in round 5. It's a bad idea. No one wants to hear about anyone else's fantasy football team. I understand that. It's like a cliche.
But right
In
now,
the 2 weeks leading up to it, when the draft's going on, people actually do want to hear the, a little conversation. A little chat.
$2 fantasy football. Who you got?
Yeah. Fantasy football, who you got for $2. We're almost through the heat, boys.
Almost.
Pretty good.
You yelled at me one time when I said it broke. God, we were on the ticket, and I don't know what upset you so much about
Me?
this. No, him.
Oh.
We're doing Cirque on the weekend, and I don't know. It had been a run of 100, and it got to 99. And I made the declarative statement
No.
that finally it broke. And he like looked at me off the mic. He didn't say. He gives me a look like, dude, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah. How dare you?
And I'm like,
I don't.
You don't recall
What?
this at all?
No.
I'm like, why are you angry?
I barely recall working there. If we didn't have to talk about it on our Patreon.
I mean, like we've
I
done
would forget. I
so
don't
many
know.
we've done so many shows together. We've had so many conversations, and this was such an innocuous comment, but he just gave me venom eyes. Like, bro, you can't say that right now.
Like somehow you're jinxing it?
Yeah, or
Maybe,
something.
yeah.
I don't know. It was very weird, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just getting cool.
That's
and
surprising because I taunt Mother Nature. I do not fear Mother Nature.
Well.
And I think we're done with these hundos.
Whoa.
You shake your fist at Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Look who's the guy now.
And I think we're going to make it through. Because once that first foot hits the first oddly shaped ball,
that
we're
happens
done.
this Saturday.
And it's still going to be hot, yes, but we have shit to look at. We're all good. If
What,
we
what are you
just-
saying? That we're done? That
We're done with the heat.
No, we're not.
We're pretty much done with it.
All models are saying that this is going to continue
You
deep,
sure about that?
My models.
deep into September.
Now
my models.
he's turning into you.
Look,
I'm still me.
the point is once the foot hits the ball, football starts, we're essentially done.
You sure about that?
It's still going to be warm outside. But if we stick together and hang on to each other's penises,
Does 99 count as being done?
we're going to make it.
What?
So grab a penis nearby.
And just start cross-country
And
skiing.
just focus.
And start enjoying.
And then next thing you know, bam.
Start cooling off.
82 degrees outside. Beautiful.
I wish.
Beautiful.
I wish I shared your optimism because I think we're stuck for a little while.
No.
I think it'll tease us and hey, it's only 97 today, guys. And
Last
everybody's going
year-
to think, oh, it's so much better. There's a little breeze and some cloud.
Okay.
I was like praising Jesus because
Good.
we had 4 hours of clouds this morning and it
And
didn't get above 100 until the afternoon.
A sprinkle of rain this morning, too.
I mean, a smattering.
Okay, that's what it looks like when shit breaks.
That's
Why are you
not
yelling?
breaks.
If
That's
you're
an
yelling,
anomaly.
why are you
days
yelling?
ago, it
Stop
says
yelling.
104, 106, 104, 102.
Stop
And
yelling.
now it says 97. It's not just like snap your fingers, it's done. We did it.
Is
We
that-
made it through.
There's
because
more to
we've been
meteorology than
hanging
looking at your
on
Apple
to
weather
nearby
app, Mikey.
penises.
It's 97 now, and it's been dark for, well, it's still a little bit light outside. I'm just saying,
We're through.
nowhere in the world should it be 97 at 8:15.
I agree. That part
That
sucks,
is
but it's going to
fucked
be
up.
fucking beautiful here in a couple weeks.
Look at that shit.
Just hang on, boys.
Red lines of heat. Red lines of heat.
Uh-huh.
Just hang on, boys.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, we have Cirque to Survive starting pretty soon.
All right, here
Completely,
we go.
I was about to say free. I don't know. It's not free, but it's not like we're getting the money. It's
Completely free for you to enter if you pay the $25.
just right. It's $25. It's just a standard NFL Survivor pool.
Mm-hmm.
There's 102 people signed up already. I don't know if you guys are signed up. Get
Not
your
yet.
buns in there.
I think I am.
You're in there, Carrie.
You in?
And I put
Oh,
it up
Raphael's
to 3
not
teams.
putting his hand
Like
up.
everybody can have 3 teams if they want. And you just pick a team to win. No point spreads, no nothing. Whoever is alive at the end of this thing or lasts the longest wins the entire pot.
Wasn't the last pot like over $4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
It was over $4,000. And last year, 3 guys made it, or gals.
That
made it
is
the whole way.
weird.
Yes.
And they split it 3 ways,
Yeah.
Cash.
But they made real bread,
They
Real
made
American cash.
real bucks.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
They made real bucks. So QR code is right there. It's on Splash Sports if you want to play. Nice and easy.
Yeah, through the season, we will say the people that are alive.
Yeah.
And we will crush you because I will crush. I'm going to win this year.
You're definitely not.
I definitely am.
Definitely not. So sign up if you like. Sign up with Jam Roofing if there's something wrong with your roof.
How do you sign up for
You
Jam
call
Roofing?
them at 469-890-6848. They're going to say hello. You say, I'm calling to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say, what?
Who sent you?
And why'd you say
Did they
it like,
say this on Cirque last
Sir,
night?
Did those idiots say that again? I mean, thank you for the call. Yes. So you want to sign up for a free roof tune-up?
Whoa.
Because that hot shit has got things warping, nails popping out. They're going to go up there free, clean it up, and then give you an honest diagnosis of if something bigger is happening that you need to get looked
That's
at.
amazing. The free roof tune-up makes no sense because there's other components in your house that need kind of regularly scheduled maintenance or at least come out and check once a year, like your HVAC. Have you ever tried to get somebody to come out and do an HVAC tune-up?
That ain't happening.
That's like $120
Yeah.
just for them to get in the car and turn the key
Yeah.
to drive to your house.
Yeah.
They're going to show up at your house and look at your roof for free, and they'll even like fix little things on it that are just maybe not quite right.
Right.
I mean, they're not going to go up there and overhaul it and put in new shingles or anything, but if they got some stuff that the little minor things that are out of whack, they'll take care of that for you because they want to build a relationship with you.
Yep. So if and
That's
when
what they're all
something
about.
big happens, you know where to go.
Right.
Somebody that didn't lie to you in the past, and they'll take good care of you in the future. They're the best in Dallas.
Our house in Sarasota, my mom's house that we're about to sell,
Yeah.
needs to put a new roof on it. I called them. I
Right.
called Jam Roofing.
And what'd they say?
They said we're going to
He
call
said
somebody.
no.
Well, because they're not
That's
normally
really far.
they're not normally in Florida, but they are like no. They didn't say no, dude. No. Like let me make some calls. If you're anywhere
Yeah.
in North Texas, you don't have to worry about that. They're
Yeah.
just going to make plays.
But they got connections everywhere
They do.
Yeah.
They do
with
Jam
cool-ass
Roofing.
roofers.
I think that's cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, why would they? They don't need to.
No, they don't. They're not spreading to Florida. They're
Right.
just like, okay, person with a problem, we got you.
They're
It's
amazing.
the little things, though. You do little things
Right.
like that to build relationships, to build a community.
It's like
right?
life.
Yeah,
Be
it
good.
is.
You'll attract good people, and then it grows and grows, and suddenly you're surrounded by a lot of really good people that would do anything for you.
Yeah.
And in this case, what they would do for you is fix your roof. Jam Roofing, 469-890-6848 or jamdfw.com.
I love roof.
If God can look down through the hole in your house and see you boofing,
God.
then maybe it's time to pick up the phone and call Jam Roofing.
I'm God looking down in your roof. You ever done it on a roof?
He's boofing
Wish
again.
you hadn't have done that again.
He's boofing. It's time for the meat. I think you just take it away here, Dinger, because
The meat is the biggest story that there is in the world.
This
Yeah.
was going to be the lead story in the news, but we decided to go ahead and bump it up and give it its proper due. And I'm talking about we lost. I mean, this is one of the final
Look at that.
icons of classic old school country music.
yeah, I will give Raphael props. He's repping a hat.
And I'm telling you,
Go ahead.
we lost Loretta Lynn, Merle Haggard. I honestly, please in chat, if you can tell me some other names that I'm missing, I'm talking about the more recent ones that we've lost. I swear, after losing Dolly Parton today at the age of 80 years old, and she's kind of by all metrics one of the young gals of that group, I thought she would be the last one standing. I think it's Willie.
Okay, yeah.
I think Willie might be the last of that dying breed of the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Waylon Jennings is gone.
Waylon's gone. Merle's gone. Buck Owens has been gone. Marty Robbins has been gone. I mean, I cannot think of another that is. And Willie's still playing freaking shows.
She and Willie, and maybe it's just the longevity, but they in my tiny brain, who knows very little about a lot of those names you just mentioned, other than recognizing them, I put them into this, I don't want to say pop culture, but like world figure category. Like, just even you labeling Dolly as an old school country music artist, which completely is, sounded weird when you said it. Only because she's
so much more than that, obviously.
Yeah, that's
obviously.
Yeah. But you're right. That is who she is.
She's crossed over in her career to so many other avenues. And I think it would be, look, we could do what everybody else does and go through all of her achievements, all of the things that she's done, all of the awards she's received, the way that she, broke into the country music business as I believe she was like 13 years old. All of that stuff is out there, right? But I think it's more important to look at the larger story of who this woman truly was and what she meant to so many people. I don't know what you guys really know about her as far as the type of person that she was.
We'll get there.
I know a lot more than I did 24 hours ago, which I almost felt guilty about learning a lot of,
Yeah.
I'm very affected by this. Not to the Robin Williams, like the things that are closer to me in my, I don't know, the things that affected me and who I am and the way I look at the world. Give me a minute and then you can have it. The way that I thought about this today, which really affected me, is how you have people slotted, like not people but like celebrities. It's like, I know that person, or I think I know about that person and the way they've affected me, and then I just put them in a slot. And then later on, after learning more about them, it changes. And sometimes your initial slotting is positive or negative, and it changes the other way. The people that first came to mind, and this is going to sound very freaking weird, is Tom Brady. Tom Brady is someone, I love football. I love sports so much. I love Dan Marino. And Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, conversations, Joe Montana, blah, blah, blah. He won so much. He won so effing much. And then eventually I thought to hate him. I'm just like, God, I'm so sick of this guy. And then he left and went to Tampa after all these accomplishments, did it with a different head coach. And then I came to appreciate his brilliance. And then it went away, that anger or whatever I felt about him. It became different. Elon Musk is the other one that I thought about. That talk about a name that as of 2000, none of us had ever heard before. And then he sells a company for $300 million. And then he creates PayPal and SpaceX and Tesla. And I think of him as a fucking genius, you know? And then you learn more about him just being maybe a freaking weirdo psycho. And the next way goes, and I'm like, okay, I think less of him now the more that I know. Dolly Parton, I remember, and this, I doubt that you'll remember this, but in 1983, I'm 10 years old at the time, she and Kenny Rogers did Islands in the Stream.
Yep.
And that's 1983, and I think it was on the Country Music Awards that they performed it. And so Dad and Mom must have been watching it. Guys, there used to be this thing called cable TV. Everything wasn't streaming. There was only a couple networks. This came on, and I remember them singing that song and it being a big deal. And I saw her as a 10-year-old, and I'm looking at this like a cartoon curvy woman as I'm coming into manhood, and I'm just trying to like understand what the hell that is. Her voice is great and whatever, but she's just so curvy and voluptuous or whatever. And I thought to myself, that is, and I didn't know what an influencer was or somebody that's look at me. I had her slotted as a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's well before I knew anything about children's literacy or female or working people's struggles or like genuine authenticity about who you are and where you came from. And despite the fact that you become a huge star, you still stick to those guns and act like who you are, despite the fact that you now have millions of dollars. And then, speaking of authenticity, you surgically fix yourself in a way that you want it to be, and you're unapologetic about it. And you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do, and it's okay. And I changed over the last 15, 20 years to so much appreciating how Dolly Parton handled her life, handled her incredible freaking talent, and didn't change for anybody and let the world change around her. I found that to be, and then we had people like Madigan, you know, who's far younger than us, that was a producer for us for a while and held this woman. And she was such a big, you know, so many women held her on such a pedestal. All these artists, all these people. And I changed my perception, obviously from a 10-year-old, to how incredibly amazing it is to speak your freaking truth, tell your freaking stories, screw you if you don't like it, be a Cowboys cheerleader at 75 years old or whatever. We had a legend in our midst that went away. And I just wanted to say all that because I'm not a Dolly, that's not messy or whatever to me, but I found her to be someone that should be followed. And so that affected me. And I think that leads into what your thoughts are.
I think that this spoke volumes to me because I was curious. And I shouldn't have been surprised by this, but I was pretty curious about how media was going to handle this. Now I knew that like your CNNs and whatnot would have packages ready for her, New York Times. I mean, all the big publications. But the thing that surprised me the most is I got home today from being out, and I got home like right at 5:00. Okay. And I turned on the TV and YouTube TV, and it was on what it was on the last. And I think it was on MSNBC because I have a massive crush on Katie Tur. And I like looking at her.
She's a Phish fan.
She's a fucking babe. And I make no
fan,
apologies about it. But Ari Melber was on at 5:00 sharp. And that dude, if you ever know anything about Ari Melber, this is the most liberal watchdog of the Trump administration, hardcore politics. We're going to give you our facts and break it down and all of this. Ari Melber spent 23 minutes not only eulogizing Dolly Parton in one of the most eloquent ways that you could ever imagine. And granted, he's reading off a script, but this was written, bam, 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 put together so well, and he seemed to have real genuine knowledge and respect for this woman. 23 minutes of an hour-long newscast where they're supposed to be keeping an eye on the White House, right? He talked by himself for about 15 of that and then brought on 3 guests, and they spent another 8 on MSNBC or whatever, MSN Now or whatever it's
Now.
called, MS Now, talking about the legacy of Dolly Parton and what she meant, and it was brilliant television. It was absolutely. I got chills.
She was a needle mover.
I teared up probably 2 or 3 times hearing people talk about her, playing clips from her, from Johnny Carson. She had a great, interesting, fun relationship with Johnny Carson. And to hear people describe her, it just reminded me of how much that Dolly Parton is every bit to the world of what Dirk is to Dallas.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I like that.
That makes perfect sense.
She is the type of human being that created bridges between people that would never even look at one another. She had such self-awareness, like she had no identity crisis at all.
Yeah.
That woman knew who she was.
Yes.
She knew where she came from. She was humble, but it wasn't that false humility, because in one sentence she could be very, very, very humble and but never like deflecting a compliment. It was always that country kind of, "Aw, shucks. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate you saying it." It was like real, genuine, authentic way in nature about her, that she had this awareness about herself, but yet she appealed to everyone. Nobody didn't love her.
Yes.
You wonder
100%.
You wonder what can we all agree on in a world in this country right now? You know what everybody can agree on right now today is Dolly fucking Parton.
Yeah.
And that there are people like that are so rare.
Yeah.
Somebody who always like shied away from being political, like never wanted to state what her politics were, which in the entertainment business, that's kind of old school. That was kind of the way it was. But at the same time, she championed LGBTQ, the plight of them, and supported them. And if you ever went to a Dolly Parton show, people that have, I've been to one, and I believe it was 2016, sometime in the winter of 2016, she came through and played Nokia. And so she was, 70. And she pretty much lip synced everything, but she didn't care because she was talking to the crowd in between.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something about Dolly Parton that I'm there, a middle-aged man. There's little girls there. There's young boys there. There are tons of gay dudes there. There's lesbians there. There's country hardcore right-wingers there. There's the liberal left over here, and everybody is there, and every motherfucker's got a smile on their face.
Yep.
And I don't know how to stress that enough. I mean, we can talk about her music. We can talk about how she crossed over into film. We can talk about 9 to 5 and what a huge record that was. The fact that she wrote "I Will Always Love You," and Elvis heard that song and wanted to record it. And she said, "You know what, Elvis? I don't think I want you to record it," because Elvis notoriously would want to claim publishing of the song.
I read about that today.
And she said no.
The Colonel Parker.
Yeah.
Tom,
it was Colonel Tom Parker.
He hit her up and said, we'll record it, but we get 50% of everything.
And she said
thought
no.
about it and said no.
And this was at a time when Dolly could have really used the money.
Yeah.
She wasn't the Dolly that we know today. But you can talk about all of those things that she did. The fact that she wrote "I Will Always Love You," and legend has it, turned around and a couple of hours later wrote Jolene on the same day.
I saw that today, too. I'm like,
Really?
what the fuck?
I will live 50 lifetimes, and I will never write a song that sniffs the jock of "I Will Always Love You." I won't.
Oh.
And
Did you write anything else the day you wrote Country Cream?
That lady wrote "I Will Always Love You" and Jolene in the same day, legend has it. And I tend to believe that.
Oh, I believe it. Why? Because the last person who would lie would be her.
Right.
Right? Like, why lie? The other thing, so "I Will Always Love You," though, she said no to Elvis. And then however many years later, when I learned all this today, trust me, this is no expert thing. Whitney Houston wanted to sing it, and she's like, sure, and does it. And then Dolly makes a shitload of money from it as the writer.
Sure.
And every dollar, right, she makes from that, she goes to, is it Eastern or Western Tennessee, where she's from, and goes to a very needy community, primarily black community, and opens up all this housing.
Yeah.
And she wrote, there's a sign, I think, that says "the house that Whitney built." So she wrote a song, gave it to Whitney Houston, who sang it, made it even more famous, took that money, helped people that, who cares how related they might be to Whitney Houston, but those type of people, and they gave all the credit to Whitney Houston, and she did it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And that's one of like 500.
Yeah.
I learned most of this shit today. Like I knew yesterday that she was charitable as hell and like a good person.
Yep.
I knew she was good looking and very famous and very liked, and her Q rating is through the damn roof. I've always thought she's one of the people who I like to hear speak the most. And I would say she has a great voice, but that's obvious on the music front. But just hearing her talk, and it's because of sort of what you said. It's just the kind of shucks, but also she's smarter than me,
Yes.
but doing it in this, I don't know, you know?
Brilliant.
And I'm like,
brilliant.
But a ton of
just
confidence.
handling,
At the same
oh my God,
time.
max confidence,
Yeah.
but zero cockiness.
None.
And I feel like that becomes
amazing
I feel
to
like
hear her.
that
and
becomes
pleasant to hear her speak.
I feel like that becomes easier when you're a big star, but she did it when she was nothing and then never changed. And then let the world change around her.
Yeah.
And that is such a powerful freaking life. We talked about Don Nelson a little bit. Don Nelson, as big as he was, Dolly Parton is a world icon. And the fact that she came from a small place and lived her life, fuck you, doing it my way, sweetly, to your point, I just, man, they just don't make them like this anymore.
No, they don't. And she was doing things in a world of country music. We mentioned how she championed gay and lesbian causes and embraced that whole community, all those different communities into her world. Said, you're welcome at my shows. Hell yeah, I want you all there. And Dolly Parton, to a lot of people in that community, is like their North Star. You know, there's some sad people on Cedar Springs tonight, and I'm not kidding.
Some candles
there,
out?
there maybe
I bet.
there are
should be.
tears being shed at Sue Ellen's and the Roundup, and for good reason.
Can you imagine the
because in a
dances and
world-
the drinks?
Yeah,
The drinks that are being
Yes.
taken tonight.
because in a world of country music where that was probably not looked fondly upon by a lot of her elders and a lot of her colleagues in that business, saying, "Dolly, what are you doing? We don't want them blah blah blahs thinking
Yeah.
they can." You know what I'm saying?
They're people,
that
aren't they?
world.
They're people,
and,
aren't
and
they?
she never,
But it was
she
never
didn't give a
heavy-handed.
shit.
Right.
She didn't give a shit, but she never turned into a political figure.
No, you know what?
Right?
Because
and how do you do that? How do you support the shit out of something that is polarizing?
because her fucking mind was formed out of kindness
Right.
and common sense
Genuine
and
kindness.
and
You're
and
right.
being genuine
Yeah.
and authentic.
And then you're like, fuck, that's real.
Yeah.
So we'll just let that go.
yeah,
That's amazing.
That's
yeah. And I'm telling you, she would, if there were more people like her in positions of real power, it's a wonder what you kind of just like stop and think about what this world could be like.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
It would be really interesting.
And when you talk about the most real people, I've got a Bourdain thing going on in my head right now. Like the people that are just most real and just fuck what you think and what I think. I'm just telling a story and it's so authentic.
Yeah. Well,
Like she just fits in this realm of people that are like, yeah, and that's what's so weird about her because of plastic surgery and doing a show and whatever. But her core is authenticity. And there's certain people that, man, if there's a ring of honor of just the people that were so damn real that you can't handle it, she belongs.
the thing is, Cash, and you mentioned a name. I'll think of another couple of names. When you think of people who speak their minds and are authentic, you think of people like Anthony Bourdain. You think of people like Don Henley or
Yeah.
Noel Gallagher from Oasis.
Craig
that
Rosengard.
All the
fuck
legends,
yes.
Right.
Mike's all the legends.
all the legends that will say what's on their mind, but there's always an acerbic connotation to the way that he's not going to get over this.
I'm fine.
There's an acerbic nature to the way that they
Yes,
are,
yes.
but in being authentic.
Right.
Dolly,
And that's like authentic means you're kind of a dick.
kind of a dick.
Yep.
Yeah,
But she did it.
No,
she
but
did
nice.
it in a way
She did with sugar.
that she could
Like
get.
she could say something that I fucking hate. I
Yeah.
disagree with that. I hate that. Fuck, I like you.
No, I love you.
I love you.
I fucking will do anything you ask me to do. You're
Yeah.
the best person I've ever met. Stayed married to her husband forever, and he died, I think, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And she kind of took some time off to take care of him. And apparently, according to her doctor, she had let some things go health-wise. So they were trying to attend some stuff, and she had canceled on a lot of things, events, residency in Vegas, I believe, some things that just kind of gave you a little lens view into maybe her health world, that it wasn't going great. So, you know, I was very surprised by this.
It had
but still, you kind of look back and realize that she was not the type of person to cancel stuff and not show up. Not she didn't show up, but it had to have been bad, is my point, for her to do some of the things that she had been doing in recent past.
It had a bit of a, and I think I heard something in the last 6 months about her a health issue or a health scare.
She did an interview like 4 days ago.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
A People
It
magazine.
had to feel like
Yeah.
the Bowie, just because Bowie came out of nowhere, and they're
Yeah.
like, wait, he had fucking cancer, and however they protect that, insulate that world. It felt a little like that, even though she was way more open, I guess, or known her behavior. Crazy.
Incredible, man.
Absolutely incredible.
I could, you know, we could sit around and talk about her all night, but there's so much stuff out there. You know, may not even like country music, and she crossed over to pop and did so many things other than just country music. But the beauty of her, man, she wrote, like, in a world where writing your own songs.
In a world.
And being a female.
Right.
Yeah.
Her and Loretta Lynn broke the mold because those ladies were cranking out their own tunes in an industry run by men who did it a certain way, and you did it the way that other people wrote your tunes, and you sang those tunes. And Dolly and Loretta were like, no, we argue with this song and tell me that I need to sing somebody else's
and
tune.
did it hot through an era of, come on into my office, honey. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and just, well, I don't know anything that happened, but seemingly was just above, floated fucking above.
Can you imagine the shit that she
Oh
deal
my
with that nobody
God,
don't know?
right?
That's amazing. I can't believe she's gone because it's a lady that I have just my whole life has been a part of the soundtrack, part of the culture, part of that handful of people that you go through life, and when you think of that person, you don't know them, but you think of them and you just think, really, it just feels good to feel like you were alive during their time.
Yeah.
I think Dirk's one of them for all of us.
100%.
You're right that it's
I
Dirk
really
to us.
put Dirk. I
him
really
or
put,
her to women. I think women
yeah.
really.
I put Dolly in that category.
I would love to actually do a list of women at Dolly level
She mattered, man.
in all.
She mattered beyond anybody's capacity to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as David Brent
Oh God, here we
once
go.
said, if you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain. You know who said that? Which philosopher? Dolly Parton. And people say she's just a big pair of tits.
Thank you.
I knew where we were going. I just wanted to let it
Fantastic.
happen.
That's me quoting one of the most popular television shows of all time.
Yeah.
He did not make that
British
up.
Office.
What Dolly Parton's doing right now, she's being handed a paper plate,
Oh,
and she's up there
she is.
Oh, guys!
with Mr. Hamburgers.
Oh, she's got the new
We gave her,
top spot.
yeah, Mr. Hamburgers is still running things in heaven. These are all the celebrities that we've lost since the Cirque du Soleil show started.
Probably not all of them, but
No, but
the
yes,
ones that we've talked
most
about.
of the biggest
Yeah.
ones. And Bill Soroy, for some reason, on the
Thank
bottom
you.
left.
I actually couldn't see him.
Right between Ozzy and Hulk.
Yeah, Bill Soroy. I know he met Hulk.
That's
He
perfect.
probably met Ozzy too. But Mr. Hamburgers is up there grilling for everybody. And Dolly now
Wow.
has seized
Wow, the
Top of the pyramid.
the highest pedestal.
I accept this.
Sucks.
Who's the guy with the hat looking to the left?
That's race car guy.
Kurt Busch?
Kurt Busch, yeah.
Or Kyle Busch?
Kyle Busch.
No,
One of the Bushes.
no.
Did he not die?
No.
Oh.
Which? Oh no, that's fucking Keyboard Bob.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't know who that was.
Keyboard Bob's on the left, right to the left of Ted
There he
Turner.
is.
Yeah,
David
just
Lynch.
let the Ted Turner.
Absolutely, Keyboard Bob.
He's between Ted Turner and David Lynch.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, there's
Ace
Rob Reiner.
Frehley.
Okay, this is good. I'm
Yeah,
glad we got this
Pussy.
back
Robert
up and
Duvall.
running.
Yeah, Big Pussy's up
Pussy.
there.
Val Kilmer's in there now. Okay.
From Top Secret.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Well, rest in peace.
Rest
Yeah.
in power,
Rest
young
in
queen.
Rest in
Power,
power,
young
young
queen.
queen. That's it.
We love you, Dolly.
God bless. Unbelievable.
Truly unbelievable.
I'm glad that's back. That's big.
Unbelievable.
It's time for the Dallas News Report.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, Danny, back to work.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
Well, don't worry, because no matter what you do, know that this will be engineered perfectly by McMillan James, our friends, the great Mark McMillan, Cal McMillan, his young boy. They're running things. One of the biggest HVAC companies here in Dallas. One of the best places to work in the Metroplex. And they keep warm and cool all of the mega buildings, the big buildings that you utilize regularly here in Dallas. And we are very happy to have McMillan James on board with us on the Cirque du Roy show. And they will engineer this segment perfectly. No matter what you do, try it. Bring up something no one's ever heard of. Confused Trey. Watch. Bam. It'll work perfect.
Because
McMillan James.
That's right. Back to you, Dan.
McMillan James.
I wish McMillan James could help me sort my stories for me. Everything else around it's engineered perfectly. It's the stuff that actually is in the middle that I've got to present that I have the most struggle with.
You're right. They can't handle your words.
Well, I don't think you can go wrong, especially now as football season is nigh upon us, to talk about the Cowboys a little bit, right?
Dallas Cowboys is a team here now in town.
That's right. 2026 preseason is in their full throes.
Undefeated.
I know, right?
One more
I
game.
don't think that's happened for like
Since
20
Parcells.
years. Yeah. So
Happening, boys and girls.
Something happened
Get on it.
the other night when the Cowboys played out in Arizona, the hated Cardinals.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Emmett
but
went there. Ugh.
It was
Diamond poo-poo.
the debut appearance of offensive lineman Shiaz Pete. Now, that name may mean very little to most folks. I didn't even know this guy existed until I saw the viral video that had been going around. But he is the first, he is a member of the Navajo Nation, which is the largest Native American reservation in the United States. He is the first to ever sign with an NFL team.
Really?
Yes. The first member of the Navajo Nation to sign with an NFL team. And the Cowboys won over the Cardinals. Mikey mentioned that they are undefeated. And Navajo Pete saw just how much his accomplishment meant to his people, because thousands of members of the Navajo Nation, including their president, made the trip south to Glendale to show their support for Pete in his first NFL.
It's about a 3-hour drive.
Preseason
I did
appearance.
live on the border of the Navajo Nation up in North.
So you were one of them.
I spent time with a lot of them, and I learned some things that I frankly don't want to tell you guys about.
Well, now's the time.
But they're incredible people.
What did you learn?
They love the earth.
But what did you learn?
They love the land. And they love cowboy football. Danny?
That's right. Well, Navajo Pete entered the game in the fourth quarter.
Is he want to be called Navajo Pete?
There's no
why
way.
are we casually throwing that out?
For the sake of this story, he will be known as Navajo Pete because the other name's too hard to pronounce.
Okay.
He played a total of 6 plays on one drive that resulted in a touchdown.
Was he
touchdown?
O-line?
Touchdown.
O-line.
O-line. Touchdown, though.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Pancaked 4 times.
Blocking hard. Grinded in the fourth quarter of a preseason game. So I don't know where he is on the depth chart.
We do.
High.
But the fact that he brought in as many fans of himself as he did, that basically, from what I understand, took up an entire section of the stadium.
Beautiful.
He got mad props in the post game in the locker room by Shoddy. And this is a rookie that has probably zero to little media experience. Yeah. And check out this speech that he gives when Shoddy brings him into the ring to break it down into the middle in front of this NFL team with some pretty high caliber MFers in there. And look at how this guy carried himself.
Hey, man, hey, be quick. 1, things to clean up for sure always is, right? Okay? But the play style's right. It's right. I'm proud of you guys for that. But I saw something I've never seen before. 25 years in the NFL. An entire section cheering for one man. And that man's gonna break us down.
Well, that was an incredible win. I am very fortunate to be amongst you and to play in the same field where the same star hold it on our chest. And I'm proud of us. I'm proud of how far we've come. Man, this game, fate brought us here as strangers, but this game, this star, this team will make us brothers.
three! 1, 2, 3!
Oh shit, that is goosebumps.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That is goosebumps, man.
This team,
And they left him in Arizona when they flew back.
this star will make us brothers.
Okay, no, you're doing the
Don't
voice.
do the
He didn't
voice.
do it
I'm
that
doing
way.
an impression
It was
of Pete.
oh,
It's not doing the voice, it's an impression.
Pete.
Navajo Pete.
What?
That's
I don't know.
No, it's fucking awesome. It's
I
good.
get it. I
I'll
get
say,
it.
I'll say what Danny is.
He doesn't have a
attempt-
chance in hell of making the team.
No,
He's not
but-
going to make the roster. But can't we find a spot on the practice
Yeah.
squad for a vibe guy like that?
Thing one, he's a
Maybe.
huge dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's the NFL. But dude,
Bro.
the way that he spoke, can you imagine just the silence in the room and everybody's just dripping on
Yes, that's
just
cool.
Go, just do it good, dude. Just we're behind you 1,000%. And that is great vibes. Good to the team. I don't know if he's going to make the team. Probably not. I don't know.
No.
But well,
If he does, there's going to be some really bad injuries on the O-line.
Yeah.
or
Gonna
some
run
really
over.
big jersey sales.
Look,
Look,
the whole thing about Hard Knocks, the whole thing about preseason football is
Yeah.
we're looking for
Get to know
looking
these
for
guys.
stories.
And then cut.
and then they get cut. But look,
That's okay. Good. Good
I
story.
liked that speech.
hi Pete.
I thought the kid did a great job. I didn't get to watch him play, but I thought that speech was very, very sweet.
I agree with you, Dan.
Dan, this is your segment. Can I take the second story? Because I feel like it'd be more appropriate
Well,
if I took this.
I think it is. And as the leader of the Dallas News Report, I would like to send my next story to war correspondent Michael Soroy,
Thank you.
former
I don't need
Air Force veteran.
No, I'm giving it to him because he's in charge.
Oh, bell pepper, your red garlic.
Or you put them both on.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll set it here.
God almighty.
I just figure I should talk about this one as a military veteran or vet.
Thank you
that's
for
what
your
we-
service.
Is that what that's short for?
That's what we call it.
I thought it was veterinarian.
We say vet for short. And I may use some jargon that you guys don't understand. And if I do, you can slow me down.
I won't
And
slow
I'll
you down.
catch you up
Dan, don't slow him down.
as I tell these stories. And you are very welcome, Trey, and everyone watching.
Thank you.
Put on
Don't
landman
look at
now.
your fucking watch when a vet is talking.
I'm seeing
You
if
looked
I
at
can,
the watch,
I'm
didn't he?
trying to get
I've seen him
Landman
do
to
that.
play on my Garmin.
They didn't even start the story yet. This is about the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, they
Heard about this?
delivered
Yep.
the bomb.
They didn't deliver the bomb June the 29th,
Now you're slowing things down.
1949.
With jokes.
It's been a big story for a while, but there's good news, and this is the news. They left San Diego on November 25th and made their last port of call in December, right? And this is all big news. That's according to the Navy. They stopped in Guam on December 11th.
Nah,
And
Guam.
since then, December 11th, that's the last time they stopped on land, right? And they've been in,
Holy shit, really?
yes, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I just, when I said holy shit.
So
that's what
more
I
than
meant.
8 months since their last time stopping in port in any way. Obviously, a couple weeks ago, it was a pretty shocking, sad story. I think they had a couple suicide attempts, allegedly. Morale being incredibly low on the ship.
Guys stuck on this ship. Supplies are low.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, since
And-
December?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a modern day record for consecutive days at sea, over 210 days. So yeah, I mean, that's news. It's interesting. And certainly if the morale is low, I mean, that's worth talking about. And then it turns political and whatever. But they have left the Middle East because they were replaced by another boat. There needs to be at least 2 boats there at the
They're
same
going to like
time.
Majorca?
Well, no, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. They are on their way right now to Satahip,
No.
which is a port in Thailand.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah. They're going to have a great time
That's
there.
exactly
Dude, it's going to be a club.
what the topic is. So Satahip, and I guarantee somebody watching this is a former naval person who's been there. This is a big naval port in eastern Thailand.
Where can we send them? Somewhere cool.
I don't know. They don't know if it's just a stop and then coming home or stop and go back or whatever. But it is right next to Pattaya, which is a city in Thailand, which is often called the paradise of hedonism.
Oh, man.
we
Lady
have-
boys.
And one of the homes,
What the
There we
fuck?
go.
one of the
Are you-
homes of lady boys.
There we go.
Okay,
Raphael
so
knows.
Raphael knows.
They're
They just
fist bumping
why are they
over lady
fist
boys.
bumping? I just think it's a fascinating conversation that 5,000 sailors and Marines
that have been stuck since
on
December.
the longest modern, TDY or whatever,
Maybe everything will go great.
who have been stockpiling their money with very limited things
And
to
their
spend
blue
it on,
balls.
Gambling, maybe.
are on their
is
way
about it.
to Pattaya, Thailand.
All right.
Which I spent a good 15 minutes today Googling, looking at pictures. It's called the walking street of Pattaya, which is restaurants, bars, neon lights everywhere, but still in that Thai
Well, they need a
vibe.
good freaking time.
Okay, is that the reason they're going there? Or is this more of a military
It's a
strategic location that makes the most sense for them logistically to port?
That is not right.
No,
Or are they
it's-
strictly going
it is-
there
it's-
to get hammered and screw?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think.
that's what it
Now,
is.
it's also a common, again, so a Navy person probably watching this and, shaking their fist. Because people have been going to this base or port for a long time. But I think because of the publicity this thing has gotten,
Where can those guys have the best
we need
time?
to let off some steam and make all of 5,000 of them happy so they don't come back and
Which shouldn't
show
be-
up on your NBC show with your Katie Tur.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't that be like what any time that anybody's been in a sub for X amount of time or whatever? Like if you're creating morale and doing whatever, it's like, let's go ashore and have a good time, boys.
Yes,
And
yes.
the fact that these guys have been longer than anyone else on any ship ever.
Yeah, they don't want to do that in Kuwait.
No.
Right. No.
Dry ass.
No. You can have a rental car.
But just learning about this place, which I'd never heard of, and it looks like a party, but there are girls on the street hanging all over fat tourists who walk by, much less
Aye.
fit 20-year-olds who have $4,000 or $10,000 piled up
And
over the
have been
last
on a
9 months.
boat for
and have been
frickin-
locked on this damn boat and are told, all right, stay out of trouble, but go have some fun, boys.
You got 72 hours. Have a good time.
How long do they have there?
I don't know that exactly, but a few days for sure. And then hopefully they come back to San Diego, which is another many weeks trip. But I just find it fascinating. And that place, I mean, again, the naval base is permanent. It's right there. So this is probably common year round. Like we are
Not to
looking
make-
at the news.
That's a
and,
long trip to San Diego to have a tingling sensation in your privates.
Well, I saw a Reddit post and people were like, man, and we went there in 85 and the line to the medic bay was long. And I don't know if we're just making punchlines or if it's true, but I don't know. I just think it's fascinating. 5,000 sailors and Marines spilling onto the
Amazing,
street.
literally.
And like, ugh.
Hey, let's put it this way. You want those people to have a good time.
Mhm.
And
Of course.
I have no idea who the second longest trip of all the people on boats right now. Don't worry about them.
He's watching Landman.
Okay, he's watching fucking Landman.
I'm done
Lady
talking.
boys in a Thai military F fest isn't interesting. That's not lady Landman worthy.
I'm not
White
gonna
Lotus
lady man.
worthy.
That's not lady,
Lady
man,
man
worthy.
Lady man.
Part of my thing is not to let the guest ruin the show, but
It's too late for
They're
that.
trying.
but my shit is ruined. So back to you, Mike.
Anyway, that's it. I found that interesting. You have
Cool.
one more story?
Yeah, I got one more quickie for you guys. This was just something that I stumbled across on TikTok, and it is.
Is it forks in a beard?
No, it's not forks in a beard.
No.
What it is a social media influencer, whatever, little advertisement for a restaurant that I was unaware of. It might be new. It may have been around for a while, but it exists in Richland Hills, which is over there north
West
west
Richland
of,
Hills?
North Richland Hills,
Oh, in North Richland Hills.
which is over there, north of Fort Worth, west of Fort Worth. And the only thing I can think of when I was watching this ad for this place is that this idea sounds like it was born out of the boardroom that spawned Quesos and Omelet King.
a couple of the best culinary ideas. Yeah.
And
That's
all I
a
can think
great
of,
place.
this fucking restaurant looks like it's from Soroy Industries. And as much as I
What
was
is this?
laughing at the idea,
Then you thought it
I
was
couldn't
genius.
wait to go here.
Okay.
Okay.
This place looks awesome. Check it out.
Just a 20-minute drive from Dallas, people are going crazy over Dallas's very first mac and cheese bar. This is Mix and Mac Kitchen, and if you've never heard of them, it's a whole bar dedicated to build your own mac and cheese. You pick your own sauces, cheeses, veggies, toppings, you bake it, mix it up, and the end product has so many different combinations. The entire place smells like freshly baked cheese. Just send this to a friend to check out this first ever mac and cheese bar with you.
That's an AI freaking
I
voiceover,
hate the
which
voice.
annoys the shit out of me. But that being said,
Mac and cheese bar,
this is freaking genius.
right?
Dump it in there.
This
What do you
is-
want?
Yeah, you give it to them. You put all of the things that you want in your mac and cheese, and
Mac
then
and
they
cheese-
bake it
Just
for
get a
you.
massive bowl.
Yes.
of
Mac and cheese, Chipotle, sons of bitches. Why didn't we think about that?
Grilled cheese too that you can
Yeah.
put the mac and cheese in.
Yes.
Ho!
So
They-
when you
they,
need
they
to
have this place in Waco.
when you need
I
to
believe.
carb
Yeah.
up for your marathon,
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah.
No.
You're a big carb loader, aren't you, Cash?
Shut up, Dan. Look at me. We're going to insult my diet.
That is the Dallas News Report, and as promised, it was engineered
Oh, yes.
perfectly, wasn't
That's
it?
right.
Wasn't it?
That was amazing.
By Macmillan James.
The best.
From hospitals to data centers, universities to high-rise renters, keep your big-ass buildings cool.
Make that building, yay. We're going to break, Trey.
Okay.
That's the news, Dallas.
Excellent work, Dan.
Live from Texas.
Yeah.
Mark that, I guess.
We have a cool guest coming up right after the break. His name's Matt Cliff, and he's a Fort Worth artist, and he did all the official posters for the for World Cup
Incredibly
here in
cool.
Dallas. And then he did all these fish posters recently that got Cash's panties all bunched up. He was all excited.
I don't have panties.
And he's done tons
Yeah,
of
you
like
do.
concert and posters for cool musicians here in Dallas. And he seems like a cool dude. And we want to chat with him. So we're going to do that right after the break. Before that, Patreon, if you want to sign up, do so. It's just $4.99 a month, next to nothing. You know how far $4.99 would get you in Thailand?
Oh, my God. You could be Jesus of Thailand.
You'd be better off spending it here and getting stories of Danny and I and Cash's old tales from the ticket and the freak and all sorts of stuff. The one we just dropped was Cash and I spent 5 days in Pebble Beach. So if you're a golf dork and you want to hear an hour and 15 minutes of everything you need to know about going to maybe the greatest golfing hub on the planet, we just dropped that one. We're doing the Ballad of 97 Won the Freak, part 7, 8, 9. Like, I don't even know where the hell
5
we're at.
or 6. Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to drop that this week. So if you want to sign up for the Patreon, we'd certainly appreciate it. It's fun. We think you'll like it. We'll be right back with our buddy Matt Cliff and you people coming up, marble races
and
a bitch and a raid. and
Golden Marble
information.
number 2.
Oof.
Information.
And we're back.
Welcome back, damn it. This is the Cirque du Soleil show. It's Tuesday, and we're back. Let's see. Where are we at?
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. And
What a
apparently the
Tuesday.
weather's about to break, according to
No.
meteorologist Mike Soroy. So,
According
guys,
to my models.
just a matter of days before it's cool and 73.
No, I didn't say that.
Pretty
I didn't
much.
say that at all. Daniel Bayless and
Pretty
Cash
much
Soroy.
did.
I'm Mike Soroy. Trey is here. Carrie and Raphael are here. Carrie's eating a $100,000 bar. Raphael's looking at his phone like he has been all night. We got you people coming up. You can ask questions, screw around, all your fantasy tips. Line them up. I got you.
Let's talk to somebody with some freaking talent.
Okay, let's do that. We have a guest. We don't have too many guests, but this was one that I'm super interested in. I'm very happy he's joining us. This is a young man named Matt Cliff, I believe, coming to us live from Fort Worth, TX. The Panther City Hat would confirm that. Matt, do you have us?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can hear
What's
you loud
up?
and
I
clear,
can't believe
brother.
we can hear you first off, but yes, we can.
How you doing, man?
Awesome. Yeah, good. I'm doing well. How are y'all? Y'all doing okay? And yeah, I'm coming from Fort Worth. by the
Good.
way.
Love to hear it. I can see at your screen that we're looking at, there are cool posters behind you. I stream with Danny Bayless a lot. Every time I do it, posters galore behind him. The office that we're emanating from right now in the Cedars of Dallas, Texas, has Phish posters and Dirk posters and Mav posters. So we're all of a like mind, and that's why we have you on, because you, I would say, are an artist, but certainly a poster designer as well. Is that a fair way to characterize who Matt Cliff is?
Yeah, yeah, no, I pretty much work in all fields of merchandising, predominantly in the music industry. I've been doing that now for geez, solid 10 years, really giving it a go for about 10 years because my wife is smarter than me and was like, you could probably do that for a job. And here I am, so.
Is that really how that happened? Did the wife really
Oh.
pursue or push you into something that you were kind of good at around the house and then to turn it into a business? Is that really how it works?
So when I was in high school, I was drawing bands for free or drawing posters for free for all sorts of bands. So there's a band out of Denton called Brave Combo. They're like a nuclear polka band. That was like one of the first concerts I went to because my aunt and uncle lived in Denton. And so I asked them if I could draw for free for them. They said I could. I don't think anything ever got used because really they weren't good. But the band was too good. The posters were not. And then right out of high school, I did a poster for a band called Spoon out of Austin that some of your listeners might be into. And I didn't know what I was doing at all. Basically, I got this gig. I think I lost money on it. And it was for the Orange Peel in North Carolina. And there's apparently, word has it, because every once in a while I'll have a band that I work with that's playing Orange Peel and they'll find that poster still hanging up in the green room. So, and then from there, yeah, from there it was just kind of like I kept drawing, but I wasn't taking it super seriously. And one day my wife was like, "Why don't you actually try?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I could do that." And then she was the one who told me to quit my job managing a restaurant like 4 years ago and just to go hard at it. And I've been freelance for the past 4 years.
When she said actually try, what did that look like?
How'd that feel?
Yeah, what did that look like for you when you quit your job? It's like, okay, how do I apply this and try? I mean, how did you make a schedule for yourself, and what did that look like? I'm curious.
Yeah, so originally there was about a 10-year gap between me quitting my job and her telling me to try. So I think I was like 27 whenever, 26, somewhere in there, when she was like, "Hey, you could probably make a living doing this, so why don't you just like get after it?" So I put the pedal to the metal, and was just like, let me reach out to as many bands as I can and get after it. But I was in school full time, and I was working, different restaurant jobs and stuff like that. So I mean, I was pulling 90-hour weeks consistently between drawing, school, and working as a line cook at Spiral Diner up in Denton. And then came back to Fort Worth and I managed the West Side Cafe on the west side of Fort Worth for 2 years. And then she was like, dude, just why don't you try and actually do this like full time? And she's got more common sense than I do, so I trusted her. And it's been pretty solid. I've had a lot of time to take on a lot of cool projects that I would have had to squeeze time in and lost time doing other things. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. Obviously, you're building the staircase as you climb, and that's always kind of the difficulty of pursuing something that doesn't necessarily have a textbook to tell you how to do it. But I try and be as open with people as I can, other artists that, they don't have to deal with kind of the strife that I dealt with to try and figure out how to make this mechanism work the best I can.
There's been a lot of names you've been associated with, and we'll get to those in a second, but what was your first break? Because I think we're going to get to all the hits that you've had, including the World Cup here in a second. But the reason that you're here is because you've had incredible success. What was the first thing that happened that was like, oh shit, I might have something here?
Yeah, I mean, so I had reached out to a bunch of bands via email, and I'm talking like probably 70 something bands one day, because you used to be able to just like get on their Facebook and find them like in the early 2000 teens. And so I just kind of went on this mad chase trying to find bands to work with, and I would look at summer like festival posters, and I would realize that I couldn't work with the bands that's name were the biggest at the top, but I could probably go off the type on the rest of the poster. So everything like third biggest font down, I probably could find an email for.
I love the font ranking of festival posters. Yeah, it's always hilarious.
You got to figure it out, And so I reached out to a bunch of bands. I only heard back from two. One was the Flaming Lips, and that ended up not happening. And the other was a band called the Black Angels out of Austin, who, kind of the modern day
Austin.
like god psychedelic rock, know.
So I have the Black Angels poster that you emailed me earlier today. This one was significant as far as your realizing that, holy shit, I can do this. And because it's a badass looking poster, but it was also featured on probably all of our favorite late night show of most of our lives, Conan O'Brien. And we are looking at a picture right now. You can't see it of
God,
him
that's sick.
holding your art as he's introducing the Black Angel. So this was sort of the, I don't know, breakthrough moment or holy shit, or this
Yeah,
could work?
I mean, there have been a few. With them, it was like, with the Black Angels, what was crazy about that one is that I was just supposed to draw like these like pictures inside the booklet for the CD, and I went down to Austin. I was working at a bakery on the west side of Fort Worth, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna request a day off, and I'm gonna run down there. Met up with their guitarist Christian Bland, and he kind of was like a Sherpa for me early on. He had done all the album covers for the Black Angels, and to this day, I'm the only person outside of Christian that ever did a album cover for the Black Angels. And it kind of threw me into this crazy world of psychedelic art. And I got to work with, some incredible bands, 13th Floor Elevators. I did their last poster ever. And I got to do stuff with Rocky Erickson because the Black Angels were backing him. And so I was just kind of in the psych world forever. I got kind of pigeonholed, and then, but that was such a massive jumpstart for me. And it was the first time, that I saw my art like in record shops that I couldn't afford to buy records in whenever I, lived in Austin. So it's pretty cool.
You talk about getting pigeonholed in the psych world. Like I looked at you've got a pretty broad body of work, and your styles do vary depending on the artist or the style of poster that you're working on. But a lot of it is rooted in that kind of San Francisco Fillmore era of the 60s, when you think of like Jefferson Airplane and Grateful Dead and those very hand-drawn styles that are very psychedelic. Were you drawing inspiration from that particular era or any of those artists from that conglomerate of people that were designing for that club back then? Or was this kind of like you were just winging it on your own because you're probably way too young to have any real connection to that in real time,
It's really funny because I think inevitably, no matter what you're trying to do, you're gonna draw from your inspiration, and that will come through, even if you mold it into your own thing. So, I was like massively into like R. Crumb as a kid because I had an uncle who I thought it was his style, but he was just ripping off R. Crumb. And so I was like, then I discovered R. Crumb, and I was like, oh, this is how my uncle draws, and that's like one of the few artists that I knew. And then I got super into like Art Nouveau, like Alphonse Mucha and stuff like that. And that kind of led me into to being super into like the, Fillmore West and Fillmore East posters. Wes Wilson, who crazy enough, he had done the booklet the year before, or for the previous Black Angels album, he had donated or sold them the rights to be able to use I guess some of his artwork that he just kind of had on his backlog for the Black Angels previous booklet. So when I got to go in there, I was like, oh man, I get to follow up Wes Wilson. This is crazy. And then I ended up doing the cover. So, it's just been kind of like a crazy thing of like, I've just kind of been checking off all these weird lists that I didn't know I had. And next thing you're working on the World Cup, or Conan O'Brien's holding something that you drew.
So you can see most, I don't know if most is probably not the right term, but a lot of what Matt Cliff has done at your website, mattcliff.com. And if you just go on there and kind of scroll, there's a ton of Leon Bridges, Nathaniel Rateliff, I don't know, Texas Gentleman. Who else was on there? A ton.
Wesley Geiger. I live next door to his dad in East
Oh,
Dallas.
man, the Geigers, he's like the sweetest dude in the world.
The whole family are the perfect people.
What's the Leon connection? Because I saw like tons of,
a lot of Leon.
Yeah, actually, I'm wearing my Leon hoodie right now.
Yeah.
But I'm such a narcissist. I'm out here wearing my own designs. But hey, you got to make the stuff you want to exist in the world, right? But no, it's funny. The Leon thing is really funny because obviously, we both are from Fort Worth. Like I'm from the west side of Fort Worth in Benbrook, and he's like from the Crowley area. I actually used to go play trivia at a place called the Gingerman on the west side of Fort Worth, and then they moved it over to Magnolia Motor Lounge when it was still over off of 7th Street. And my buddy Spencer was a bartender over there, and so we would play trivia. And then after trivia, Sam Anderson from Quaker City Nighthawks would get up, and he would just do like basically play for like 3 hours, and then he would take like a little break here and there. And I was in there one night, and he was taking his break, and Leon, who no one really knew who he was. It was literally me, Spencer, and then there were two people talking at the back of the bar, and then I think Sam was outside. And this kid got up and he started playing guitar. And he was playing Sam's guitar. He wasn't even playing his own guitar. and it was so breathtaking. I mean, I seldom, you see so many musicians and you see so many bands, and there's so many talented people just in this area of Texas. And he got up and he was singing some original songs, but I could have sworn they were, Sam Cooke songs. And
Yeah.
I'd actually recorded it on my phone, and I don't have it anymore. But I literally was sitting in there and I was like, man, I have like no success in music industry outside this Black Angels album, and like I don't know what to do to figure out how to make this kid like known to everybody. But he was breathtaking then as an artist, and he's only grown. But I actually missed the boat on him, or so I thought, because I really wanted to work with him. But he blew up so fast. I mean, he like that was probably 2013 when I saw him, maybe 2014, and he was signed to Columbia by like Christmas of 2014 or 15. And anyhow, his stage director had reached out to me like in 2018, 2019, and I was literally about to stop drawing for a while because working 90-hour weeks, I was pretty dead. And but yeah, he reached out and was like, "Hey, Leon is about to usher in this kind of new period of his, work, and we need something to kind of be behind him when he plays, and can you whip together something in like 2 weeks?" And it was like, yeah, I guess, and so yeah, we ended up like I finished it in about a week, and then we had to ship the artwork over to Los Angeles, and they had to make this like 40-foot banner that went to, I think, South Korea, I think. And yeah, and then that fell flat, and nothing came from that. And then a few years later, he DM'd me and was like, "Hey, you want to work together?" And I was like, "Yeah." So here we are.
It's funny. You mentioned that there were about 4 or 5 people at that show. I've talked to no less than 36 people that claim to have been at that show. It's
a pretty popular show to be at.
It's funny how that works.
Was one of Leon's first shows in Dallas, at least at Twilight, at Danny's Bar?
He used to busk a little bit out in front. On Elm Street, yeah. But he was already he had already done Coming Home, and I think was maybe about to come out with the second album when he suggested doing some patio shows out back. So,
Danny, let me ask you something real quick. Were you were in the band King Bucks, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I used to go and watch you guys.
8 Airs or
I saw you at Lola's.
Okay, yeah, we played the Lola's a lot. We used to play the basement bar in Stockyards too, which was we had a residency on Sunday nights down there, which was a real stupid night to have a residency in Fort Worth.
Yeah, man, take what you can get, right?
Yeah, but, for sure.
Y'all were phenomenal. I remember
that was a good time.
What, man, did y'all play? I feel like, did y'all play after Charles Bradley?
Yes,
one time
at Lola's. Yes,
I was there. Yeah,
yeah. We followed Charles Bradley after he melts the entire crowd.
Really?
Oh, we were in the crowd going, "How the fuck are we supposed to go?"
Chad and Joe Butcher.
Yeah, and that was the night that we decided, you know what? We're not being a country. We're going to start. That's when we kind of said we need to be a fucking R&B band.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Because of that?
Because of that. Yeah, we got to get out of this country music
That's
business.
crazy, man. Yeah. Y'all were great. Y'all were a great little honky tonk band.
That's fun,
I
man.
liked watching
That's so
them.
cool.
I saw you a couple times. Yeah,
right on.
It's crazy. Small world.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to say about that is that is such a great freaking lesson for anyone that wants to get in on anything.
Yeah.
Like your timing.
You never know.
It's timing, it's talent, it's whatever, but just the fact that you were in the right moment, the right time, make friends. And so that leads me to, I love Phish. We're going to get to the World Cup in a second, but I have to know how you got to where you created some art for my favorite band.
Oh yeah, for sure. And let me piggyback real quick off of what you just said.
Sorry.
I think it's really important that early in your career you make as many friends as you can, and also say yes to everything that fits within your own moral compass. Don't sell yourself. Don't sell your ethics. Don't sell your morals to the best of your ability. I know you got bills to pay, and sometimes you'll do it, and sometimes, but try and be centered and say yes, because saying yes to so many different things is how you end up working on the things I get to. Lola's, oddly enough, I painted a mural there. I'd never painted a mural in my whole life. Someone asked me if I could. I said yes. I YouTubed it. I went and painted a mural. And that's how I landed.
Scale.
Oh, dude. And then that's how I met the Texas Gentlemen. And Texas Gentlemen are the next big stop. They lead to everything else after that.
Yep.
So but yeah, Phish. So oddly enough, their creative, it's not very romantic, honestly, but their creative director had been following me on Instagram for a couple of years, and no, I had never connected with her. I wasn't gonna be that person that was like, oh shit, you work for Fish, and like that'd be really cool and all this stuff. So I just kind of let it be what it is. And man, it took about 2 years. And then oddly enough, my wife tried that fish food, Ben and
Oh, hell yeah.
Jerry's.
It is the best ice cream.
It's
It's the best
Dude,
ice
and
cream.
that's what she says. And she was like, man, that's phenomenal. And then no joke, like 2 days later, after waiting 2 years, I get an email from Fish and they're like, hey, do you want to work on, the Savannah, Georgia show? They basically gave me like 3 different shows that they were interested in me working on. So it was Savannah, Georgia, oh geez,
What year
Madison,
was this?
Wisconsin, this year. So this is
Oh
literally like
shit,
in
really?
March of this year. Yeah, this is in March of this year. So like so they reached out and they were like, yeah, we have these 3 shows, Savannah, Madison, and then Fenway Park was supposed to be the third one. And I was super stoked on that. Because I had a Fenway project fall through with Pearl Jam a few years ago, and I was like, oh man, like that would have been such an amazing one to work on. But yeah, so I was about to leave for Japan and I had like basically a week and a half, and I was like, hey, I can squeeze these out. Basically, I'm just gonna just add it to my list. I'm not missing this opportunity. So luckily their creative director Julia is like unbelievably awesome to work with, great feedback and just like super professional and fun. And so I got those 2 knocked out and she was like, when you get back, we'll work on Fenway. But then she called an audible and she was like, no, no, no. She was like, actually, do you want to work on Madison Square Garden? And I'm like,
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Hell
yeah, of course I want to work on
yes.
Madison Square Garden. Yeah, we're approaching Fish's, 100th show at Madison Square Garden. I think they closed out was 92, 93, 94, 95, maybe 97. I don't know. But they played a bunch of shows in their, 90s, almost at 100. And she's like, submit 4 designs. I sent 4 sketches that I felt pretty good about. Always submit, that's another lesson. Always submit more sketches than what they're asking for. Because look, you're like I said, you're building the staircase as you go, and there's a really good chance that if you submit as many pieces that are quality that they can't miss out on, that they don't want to put on the shelf,
That's great advice.
they'll go for it. And
Yeah.
so they ended up picking up 2 right off the bat. And then there was one kind of like little, like, I'm telling you, it was like the shittiest little like sketch of like a little apple guy with an apple head, like in a basketball uniform. And it was this mascot. And then like, they were like, well, okay, let's bump the Fenway one and throw another, Fish one. And it worked out. They were playing 5 nights there and the Knicks just won in 5. So it was like kind of kismet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, did
God.
you come up with the Fish and Five thing, or did they say that's the theme? Jesus, because
No,
So-
they came up. They had,
well, hold on.
all right.
Yeah, so typically I do take pride in the fact that I come up with some pretty solid ideas. But like Julia in the initial like rundown was like, yeah, they just won in 5, and we're like, well, it's Fish and 5. So it was a Julia idea. So I will absolutely give her credit, but
Okay.
it worked out so well. And I mean, there's a lot of red tape whenever you're working with like a major sports team. Like, I did the Post Malone Cups for Raising Cane's and the Dallas
Yep.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
And like that was like
Posty
like
cups.
yeah, that was a rough one, honestly, because you're like, dude, the Cowboys are really precious about all their stuff, and
Aye.
Post is really precious about his stuff, and
Aye.
yeah. So but yeah, so the Knicks are also really precious about their stuff. So we couldn't just throw Fish in a Knicks font and like,
Yeah.
slap it on a jersey. We had to like be as creative as possible. So I think what we landed on, everything did pretty well from what I understand. But it's hard to tell if the design does well or if their fans are just kind of rabid. So
Yeah.
they just kind of buy whatever,
Yeah.
I want to ask a kind of a dork out question about how this process works, if I might. So
Yeah.
you submit sketches to an art director for a band, and then they will give you feedback or say, hey, run with 2 and 3, and then you go back to the drawing board and kind of work on completing that idea, right? Is that how
Yeah,
that
so, I
works?
mean,
And then when they
it
get accepted,
varies.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. What was your next part? I'll
Well, the
answer it
next
all.
part was once it's settled upon, that's when they decide, okay, we want number 2 and number 4. Then you negotiate a price on what you're going to get paid for that.
So typically, I mean, it varies depending on who you're working with and, how they work. I mean, some people, they've got a system and it's like, they're not going to listen to me. You know what I mean? Or some people are really like nonchalant and they're just like, yeah, whatever. And then we figure out the money at the end and it's like, whatever. But like, on a project where you're working on something like that, it's typically what you're doing is they reach out, they're like, okay, we need these projects. This is the scope of these projects. This is kind of how our system works. We pay this much. We're going to ask for this many sketches. Some bands will give you a kill fee on any sketch that you design that doesn't get used just for your time. And usually it's relatively low.
Right.
But they're accounting for the time that it came up with the concept and all that stuff. And then they're promising not to use that concept or give it to another artist
Right.
to use. And then basically out of those sketches, they'll figure out which ones they want to do. We've already basically typically figured a price out at this point. They'll say, let's go ahead and send these to finals. I, put pen to paper, and I use these little Papermate Flare, like crappy pens. I've used them forever since I was, a kid. You can get them at the corner store for like $1.50 a piece. Yeah, so basically I go pen to paper and then scan them in, send them over, and then we may have a revision or two on colors or garments and stuff like that.
God,
And
that's
then
cool.
yeah, and then I send them the art and it goes off to a printer and they put it out at Madison Square Garden and people wear it all over the world.
Last question on that. I had my third part of that is what happens to the original?
So oddly enough, it's funny because I actually have a lot of consideration for like the original pieces and stuff like that because I was I loved history as a kid and I loved museums and I loved to be able to go see physical artifacts and so like I know a lot of artists have moved to just strictly like digital. They work on an iPad or they use Procreate. I never made that jump. I still it's a really long story, but so I'm not going to get into it. But I literally, I finally got a MacBook Pro that I could use, and I have Photoshop, and I place and color everything in Photoshop. But all of the elements are like hand drawn with pen and like just crappy like computer printer paper from the store, and then I scan them in, place them, color them, just because there's endless colors on Photoshop and so you can like kind of get whatever color you want. I used to do everything with Sharpie. But it's like there's no longevity in Sharpie at this point. So
That's awesome.
It's amazing. All right, I want to hit to the big
World
topic.
Cup.
I guess the reason that you came to my attention, it's embarrassing that it took that long, I guess, because you're a badass local artist. This is Matt Cliff. You did the official World Cup poster for Dallas, basically. I've heard the story. I don't know if it was in print or heard you say it before, where there was a contest, I guess, given to local artists to try to submit options, I guess, for the official poster, and you won it. Our people watching live right now are looking at the poster that won, but that story, please.
yeah, so basically this goes back to saying yes in the first place and working in the music industry because my poster printer, the guy who is like my go-to, who prints all of my posters locally, if I'm able to get him to work on my posters as the screen printer, I go with him. His name's Austin Green, and he works in Fort Worth at a place he's a drummer too. He's in like the Kush and all this stuff. But
I know him.
Danny laughs and nods. He knows
everybody.
musician.
Yeah. So Austin used to print out, he still prints out of his house, but he also works at Printed Threads and who do like a bunch of merchandising and stuff. But Austin sent me a text and was like, "Hey, here's this contest. I don't have any ideas, but maybe you have an idea." And at this point in time, we had a dog, his name was Raleigh, and he was really sick. And we had like been building all these like, vet bills up and all this stuff. And I was like, there's a payout on this. I don't know how many people are going to compete, but the top 3 people get paid. It's not very romantic at all. And I was like, I can place in the top 3. I was like, I can do it. I was like,
I can podium.
I love it.
Yeah, so I was like, so basically I submitted the art, and my computer, it actually, as long as I've been doing this, I was a real amateur and I didn't save my work. I'd scanned it all in and I'd placed it all, and my computer crashed with 30 minutes left before the deadline. So it was due at like 11:59. And my computer crashed and I am like working on it in bed and my wife like looks at me and I'm like, shit. And she's like, what's wrong? I was like, my computer just crashed. She's like, what do you need? And I'm like, just total silence for like 20 minutes and I will reboot this computer and I will build it back up. And so luckily I was able to build everything back up, place it, and I submitted it at like 11:58. So there was like 1 minute left until the deadline. I just got it in. And then I heard back from them like in November. Basically, they were like, hey, we really like this design. It has potential to win, but there are a few things that like maybe if we could adjust them slightly, like that may help your case. And I was like, okay, cool. So I sent them. They were supposed to tell me by like the end of December who had won. They were supposed to announce it. And like December came and went and nobody was there. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I lost. It is what it is. I took like 10 hours one day to do it. And like, that was just like, that was the amount of time I allotted to it. So I didn't miss a bunch of time working on it. But there obviously you think about a concept for weeks before you put pen to paper. So I at the end of January, I get an email and they're like, you won. And I was like, oh, okay. Keep in mind, like I didn't really know anything about the World Cup, like at all. Like I didn't know how massive this was. I feel very like Forrest Gumpy sometimes, where it's just like I just keep stumbling into these like crazy like situations,
That's
and
what
then
good people
next thing,
do, man.
I mean, look, being oblivious sometimes is like takes the pressure off. And who knows if I knew the pressure that should have been on me, I may not have, succeeded in what I was doing. But, it meant a lot as time went on. And they had this big like reveal in Clyde Warren Park in Dallas. And they were like, we come, talk like for 5 minutes, just do like 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, sure. Whatever. That's cool. They're unveiling it. And so the night before, my wife was like, she's like, well, we should look up all these other posters. So they had a different city poster for all 16 cities that were hosting the World Cup. And she's looking it up and she's like, hey, there's like a lot of people. Yeah, she's like, there's a lot of people that are like looking at these. This is crazy. She was like, and it looks like Dallas is the last one they're announcing, and people are like counting down the days till this poster gets revealed. And then we get into the comments, and she's reading me the comments while I'm working on something else, and I'm like, oh man, like that's pretty brutal. People are being pretty brutal. And so I was like, okay. So now I'm a little more nervous to go talk about this thing in front of people the next day. And FIFA, like when they announce it, they like tag me in the thing as like a collaborator. And so as soon as it gets announced, my phone is going crazy. And they'd given me it was crazy. They gave me a PR guy named Joe Trahan who worked for the
Joe Trahan. We're good friends with Joe Trahan.
We love Joe Trahan.
Yeah, so he was like a PR guy for the Cowboys and stuff.
Oh yeah, we know Joe Trahan.
Yeah, he's great. He's awesome. And so he was kind of like, hey, this is a big deal. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I should probably start treating it that way. And then I go to this like, unveiling. I do the unveiling. They have like this guy Lee, and he is like dressed up as my cowboy character, like doing this like amazing soccer stunt work. And they have like all these Texas dancers. And we get there and my wife goes, I think this is all about you, because there's literally my artwork is like little components of it. And I was like, shit. I was like, really? I was like, okay. Well, so they unveil it. And then Joe's like, all right, well, now you're going to have a, media, God, I forget what it was called. I don't know the word right now. Scrum or whatever.
Scrum.
Yeah, where they just like
throw is the casual term, but scrum is what
it's very much. It was a little overwhelming. And so I was like, it was like 30 people run up with their things and they're asking you questions, and then another 30 people come and they microphones in your face, and I'm just kind of like, what? Like I don't get it. Like I haven't. That's the thing is I understand my work goes out and connects with people, and that's what's like really important to me, and it's like allowed me to like live a life where I get to do what I want to do for a living, and like that's not lost on me. But like people like wanting to come to a signing that I'm doing, or people that are like, want a picture and stuff like that. It's in my brain. I am still managing the West Side Cafe in Fort Worth, and like people are people to me, and I love talking to people. So it's a little strange, and the World Cup kind of put that on a massive platform for me.
Like the biggest platform on the planet, dude. Yeah. We can't thank you enough for your time, Matt. Honestly, that's badass. The posters are bitching. I would imagine one of the Phish posters will be up in our office here pretty soon once Cash can buy one on eBay or wherever he gets them. But for real, dude, cool dude. We have so many mutual friends. Tell Sam Anderson and Kevin Aldridge we said hello. And dude, we support what you're doing, and for real, congratulations, because your shit is blowing up.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate talking with y'all, and great to meet you.
Hell yeah.
You too, man.
Good dude. MattCliff.com if you want to see any more of that art.
Don't go to mattcliffart.com.
No.
Yeah.
Because then it says fart.
Yeah. Go to Matt Cliff MattCliff.
MattCliff.
What did I say? Did I say art?
Yeah, no
No,
art.
MattCliff.com is what you need. Matt Cliff.
What a sweet guy.
He's a cool dude.
I like when good things happen to people like that.
Don't you?
Yes.
You think good things are going to happen to us someday?
No, I don't, because we're terrible humans.
We are.
Yeah.
Do you have a terrible pool?
God.
Hit the song. See, applause. What is this?
You have a terrible pool.
This is the worst angle of all time.
I don't know.
That proves that it's live.
Keep it cool, clean pool, hot tub too, fountain flowing, God bless you. Bottle pools do it all for you.
Thank you. Bottle of Pools. BottlePools.com/circ or that QR code right in front of your face right now if you want your pool looking better than it ever has.
The best, Jerry. The best.
The best. You people.
All you people. Damn.
Great show. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
That was freaking sick. I gotta get that fish one of
You're
one.
not getting one. Okay, I do kind of want to get a Cirque poster, like a once a year Cirque poster.
That'd be awesome.
Number to 100. I mean, I don't want to like sell shit to people, but I want to provide cool shit. I want the if they're Cirque poster once a year, number to 100. $100? Is that crazy? Would we sell 100?
Would we sell 100 Cirque posters for $100 each?
Yes, we would.
Number to 100 signed by the artist.
I don't know.
It's you people. It's
Maybe.
you ask questions.
Trey,
Just like
now
the
you-
Maybe
one-
if the artist signs it, they're just not
Yeah.
going to buy it because of us.
No. Yeah. I guess we could sign it too. Trey, you people, what questions do they got? Who you got?
We have from our distinguished guest,
Okay.
Raphael, a
we're
advertisement for
Our
cult
extinguished
comedy.
guest.
All right, did he say our
Yes, he did.
extinguished guest?
Distinguished.
Uh-huh.
All right, Raphael, what do you got?
Here,
Cult.
Rafi.
No, don't.
No.
Oh, all right.
No,
It's,
No.
Cult comedy Friday.
Okay,
August
this is again in
28th.
someone's backyard, right?
No.
This is not in someone's backyard.
This is Farmers Branch. This is comedy for the internet guys. Danny Neely. I've done work with them before.
Shit. Is this what I agreed to do the other night when I was drinking?
Yeah,
You agreed to a lot the other night.
it seems like it.
That's why they're in studio.
Well, we promoted it. Now on to the next thing.
Whoa.
All right.
Well,
Boy, Cash has no time for that.
Well, we just
I was gonna give him a little love.
let's give him a little.
they just got some love.
I'll be there, Raphael.
Let's do this one just because it's the Russian P1. You people, if you could choose between crapping your pants once a month for a year or someone crapping in your pants one time,
This
what
is
would
one
you
of
pick?
Danny's favorites.
See, we've been through this.
Next.
Yeah, we've
This
we've
is-
exhausted that,
This is
haven't
not
we?
the crap on each other show, Trey. All right.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was a great
apologize.
hypothetical at the time.
Well,
That was the old you.
Yeah, I'm changed.
exclamation point Dan, if you could instantly become a master at any useless skill like competitive cup stacking or extreme lawn mower racing, what are you picking and why?
All right, this is a good question.
That is a good question. Instantly. I always opt for like the language one, like you could speak any language. I think that'd be quite powerful. Although I'd pick like crypto or stay trading, right? Something that makes me a lot of money because that's all that matters.
I think it would be great to cook the fastest fried chicken.
Okay. Faster than the rest.
Right.
Cash's fast fried chicken, faster than the rest.
I like to be
You're
able
welcome.
to be like that one guy that was always on like TV that would have a cigarette in his mouth and would just go hello, and it would go in his mouth, and then he would go hello, and it would come out, and it would still be lit.
All right.
I wish that I could do that.
That's a great use of
And
the
yours-
one wish that the genie gave us.
And yours, Mike?
Mine was to speak every language
Oh.
and be good at crypto.
Yours was to cook chicken real fast.
I think
You know what?
I won that one, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Shadow Pabs, I really like the NBA mascot talk. What do you think about the NFL?
Okay, that's fair.
Thursday. You don't want to miss that show.
Yeah, because Cash is going to be here. We'll do our NFL mascot wars.
You
Fuck.
could do my game show.
That's like
Thursday.
a podcast from 15 years ago, what we're doing. What's
Are
your
you-
game show
Are
again?
you
Tell
off
them.
Thursday?
Yeah, he's
I'm
off
not going to be
Thursday.
here.
Where are you going?
Santa Fe with my wife.
Oh,
Santa
that's right.
Fe
That'll
with
be a
your
fun
wife.
trip.
Why don't you ever
It's your
take me
anniversary.
anywhere nice?
Thank you, Danny, for laughing at that.
What's your game again, Trey? Seriously, let's produce on the air. It's just me and
Trey
you.
came up with a game and nobody knows what it is.
All right, what's your game?
It is
Make it
indie band or indie video game. Guess the title.
or indie driver.
I get,
Okay, well, we'd
it
probably
doesn't really
get
work
those
that
pretty
way,
quick.
but yeah.
Okay, so you're going to present something,
I'm
and
gonna
Danny and I
present-
determine if it's an indie band or an indie video game.
And it's like one word names of bands or video games, and they're all very similar. And you got to guess what is what.
All right.
And I have photos and things, so you're not just doing it blind. You'll see, the image of the band or
All
the
right,
game.
I'm not going to be here, so I love it.
Do you think it'll be decent?
I tried it out with Andy and
Justin,
and they liked it. It
Should
was
I
fun.
should I learn how to do that cigarette thing for Thursday
Oh
instead?
my God,
spend the
please
next 2
do.
days.
I'll do that.
We'll just do that for 2
Yeah.
hours.
Well,
Oh.
worked hard on
Harry's
it,
got
but okay. No, it's all
cigarette.
good.
He
No, I
goes,
get it.
well.
No, it's all good.
Now we'll do it.
Andrew from VT. Hey, Trey, I would like to share very important news for the brothers. I drove by the birthplace of Phish this morning, and the Nectar sign is still in place.
Yes.
Just wanted to share. Carry on.
Picture of Nectars.
Yeah, Nectar's is the whatever.
Next.
Jeez.
Sorry, bro.
It was a statement. It
You
wasn't
need
a
a PP?
question.
It wasn't
I do
a
actually have
question.
to PP a little bit, but it's fine.
9 to 5 is one of my favorite songs ever. Speaking of 5, how many home series the Rangers have left? Which one are you going
right.
to?
All right, Strobman,
talk
you
to him?
listen and you
No.
listen good.
Can we do the tuxedo?
No, I think we're doing it. We're
doing tuxedo?
No, we're doing.
Have you talked to him yet?
No, we're
All
doing this live on the show right now.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go to 3 games. We have to. I know, but we're gonna
Look at him.
do-
He's his
no.
ass is
He's
all-
right.
I know.
The last game we could do it because I'm leaving for Labor Day. We're doing it. The Toronto Blue Jays, like 9, 12, 13, 14. I don't know, something like that. We have to just fucking do it. It sucks.
I'm in, Dan.
I'm in.
If you call Dan,
got enough
and
time.
I thought you were doing their show.
No, I'm doing it on Thursdays. I was doing Picks with Friends on Thursdays.
Oh, okay.
We have to do it. We're doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for 3
I'm
fucking
in.
days. It sucks. Well, I'm not welching. We're not going to let this shit hang over me forever.
Hi.
I think we have to do it. It's the last.
Let's just we'll give Dan the dates off air, but you should try to make it.
I'll be there.
All
No,
right.
my point was, I think like 2 weeks ago, I asked if we could maybe negotiate that down to going to 1 game with a tuxedo.
But let's just
Yeah.
get a GD ball.
If they agree with go to 1 game with a tuxedo, that's the better option, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on their show Thursday.
All right.
I will
you-
ask him that.
If-
I will
if-
straight up ask
and
him
Don't
live on the
press
show.
it. Just
No,
say,
no,
would you
I'll
be
ask him live on
willing
the show.
to let us do this for 1 game?
Oh my god! And we can
in
do
a
1
tuxedo?
Friday night game
Yeah.
in a tuxedo.
Yes.
And just leave it up to them.
Stay
If
for the
they
whole
say
game.
yes,
I don't care.
then that's not on us anymore. Then
I will
that's-
get on. I'll make sure we get on TV. We'll promote the Dumb Zone.
Okay.
Whatever the
I
fuck.
promise I will do that this Thursday. If they hesitate or even say no,
Fine.
we have to
We're
go
not
to
trying to
these fucking-
welch.
yes. They'll
We're just
say
thinking.
yes.
I think this would be a better. I don't know. I think we'd get more out of
Okay.
one game in tuxedos.
Yes. I kind of agree, but don't fucking sharpen your swords, dude. We're gonna pay the fucking bet off. You fuckers.
Action Badger. You people. Reba McEntire smash or pass.
Reba
What
McEntire.
does that even mean right
Forever
now?
smash, right?
Can we do
You go right ahead.
Can we do
You're no.
We
No,
do have
I'm good.
yeah.
we have a fantasy football question.
I'm
All
good
right.
on Reebs.
Moonblood. Hey, you people. Mikey, you got who you got winning the first game of the season?
Oh my fucking god! Just skip it.
Can we do
No.
no, the marble chase
Marble Chase.
before we do marbles?
Oh, we don't.
Sorry.
Lassa Primo.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah. Read this question and then we'll awkwardly get to that.
Matt Guillet. Hey, dinner in an economy class on a flight is underrated. I love it. Breakfast sucks though. Discuss.
Breakfast on a fucking flight? Is that a thing?
Breakfast
never
is
eaten.
always
had it.
great.
I've never heard of that.
Have you had breakfast on a plane?
Like
A
eggs?
lot. Are you kidding me? A lot.
about
No, I'm
eggs?
not kidding you. I wouldn't ask it otherwise.
I prefer breakfast on a plane over every other thing on a plane.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's a freaking well. He doesn't like omelets. He doesn't like eggs.
You know,
What about him?
if you're
about it?
flying commercial stateside,
You
you don't need a fucking meal.
do not need to fucking eat.
no,
Yeah,
you don't need to eat
No, that's
on a
Where's my-
plane.
where's my little tray
If you're
with
going
my
to Europe and
foods?
it's an 8-hour flight or 6.5, I get that. But no, you know what? Eat before, Maybe there's some snacks, but you don't need to be with a knife and fork. Ooh, I don't know. The salmon's a little undercooked. Fuck you.
Danny, I've had frog's
eat
legs
on a plane.
I've had frog's legs on a
That's
plane.
That's why they hate us.
He
This
had-
is why
he did
they
have
hate
frogs
us.
legs
Too
on
late.
a plane.
9/11
I tried
happened
twice.
because
I
you
tried
ate on
twice.
a plane, Cash.
Damn.
That's why.
Try it twice.
All right. I don't. Do we do the search? You want to do that?
I want to do.
What do we have to do? We don't have too much to say about it. All right, hit the search to Soroy open real quick.
Let's go.
Okay, let's find it.
It's way back 2 segments ago. All right, we're not doing the video.
There's Dallas.
It's a shitty show, guys. Sorry.
That's Fort Worth. Dang.
And this will be very quick. But La Supremo has provided this opportunity for us, so we cannot pass it by.
Who is La Supremo, the masked man?
Who is La Supremo? 1 week from tonight, we are going to give out the riddle
Yeah.
for the second marble. The first marble was found in like 3 days, 2.5 days.
Yeah.
And so we've hidden 5 golden marbles, each worth $1,000 in the North Texas area. I will say that there has been a check this week. And marble number 2 that we're about to give the clue for on Tuesday
Still sits.
has not been found.
Peacefully sits.
And we put it out there in case anybody, just
stumbles upon
stumbled
it.
upon it. But it hasn't been found. And 1 week
And
from
we've
today.
tidied up. Well, we've tidied up the clue a little bit. I don't know. Like our goal was to make it way harder, and it's harder. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna last longer than the first one or not.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
I want you to see the. Well, you don't.
I don't know the clue yet.
1 week from tonight, search the Soroy once again. Clue 1 for location 2, as 4 marbles remain amongst you, each of them worth $1,000, thanks to our friend La Supremo. So yeah, don't miss Tuesday's show. We're gonna give clue number 1 here exclusively on the Search the Soroy show for the very first time.
How about that?
Do not miss it.
Did Darren get paid yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. The first marble's all square.
That's great.
Time for other marbles.
If that weren't enough marbles, here's more.
Here's marbles now. Those are marbles for later.
Exactly. This is a song about marbles.
We don't even like marbles that much. That's the thing. Like,
you started this when you were home by yourself.
Yeah,
making money.
All you have to do to participate in this is sit back in your little chair, recline, open up the Twitch app, twitch.tv/Soroy, and then type in an exclamation point and then the letters PLAY.
And when we get to the new studio,
right at the bottom,
in just a month
PLAY.
or 2,
a month,
exclamation point PLAY.
we're gonna have a camera where
We
you
have
can
people in
see.
studio are seeing the paperwork.
Yeah, you can see the paperwork a little
Only
bit better.
below. Exclamation point PLAY. And you're going to have marble in this race. There's no skill whatsoever. It's your first time here or your 100th time here. Doesn't matter at all. You have the same chance of winning. If you win tonight, it's not worth anything. But it unlocks the chance to win 2 more times.
If you win 1 time, that's the way you win 2 times.
Yeah.
And then when you win 2 times,
you're on the precipice.
You can win 3 times. $500 in American cash, Dan, and $500 to a charity of your choice. Dear God Almighty, everything you've ever wanted is at your fingertips. Just press exclamation point play if you're on Twitch.
Hey, Mikey, did I tell you I went to Royal China about 3 weeks ago?
Really? Did you get the
Still
stirred
amazing.
beef?
No, I went with the Szechuan chicken and the dumpling sampler platter.
Oh, my God.
By the way,
I love soup dumplings, maybe more than anything in the
I
world.
went the regular dumpling, not the soup. I went
See,
the
I don't even
regular
know what-
ones. Oh,
really?
yes.
I
That's
can't
a
tell
Golden
you.
Spatula Award winner.
It is.
I can't tell you how many people jump in on Twitch after we mention it. It went from 150 to 240, just like that.
That's
Just
incredible.
Get
like
in
that.
there. Are you assholes in?
Exclamation point.
Are you in?
PLAY. And you will have a marble in this race. And this race, if you're wondering, starts in 10 seconds. No, you guys are
no,
live.
it's not exclamation point clay. It's play.
Do it, Trey.
This starts
It's
in
a
9 seconds,
marble
8 seconds
race
now.
and it's gonna be fun. Win
Who's
3
Clay?
times and then it's done. Exclamation point play is all it takes.
He
Be
just
an
said in the
athlete
song.
and join this race. Cross the finish line and get a win. Like Coco Gorilla, 1310. World's okay as mom. She's there too. Calendar, Harambe, all of the crew.
Photo, man.
It's a marble race. Now podium time. It's a
Never been.
This has to
Trey
be
loves
mine.
ladies.
The end of the show. It's a marble
This
race.
stuff don't
It starts in
believe
10 seconds, but that's not
I
true.
like that they're
500
able
for
to with
charity,
their truth.
500 for you.
I
Stop
don't
game
like
for
them,
Mono.
Do it
Some
for
more can
Dolly.
play. Danny
Yeah,
Colby,
Dolly
tongue
would have
kiss,
approved
and the
of
lovely
Lady Boys
K.
that are
Ray. It's a
coming.
marble race. Now podium time. It's a marble race. This has to be mine.
Sophie's
It's a
70s
marble
lady.
race. The end of the show. It's a
You're mixing
marble.
shit.
Time to get some dough.
Here we go.
Exclamation point PLAY to have a marble in this race. If you win 3 of them, it's $1,000, and that's not even our money this time. That comes from Whiskey Myers,
Yep.
very popular band currently touring with the Black Crowes, and they liked the show, and they said we'll pony up. Oh,
Has Matt Cliff made a Whiskey Myers poster?
I didn't see it on their site.
Let's connect those dots.
Yeah.
We may have PLAY after an exclamation point. We're starting this race in 7
I bet
seconds.
Matt Cliff's expensive.
Now, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, like whatever your rate is. And we kind of touched on it, but you can't ask someone, hey, what do you make?
No.
How much you make? Although we did that on Cirque for years. What do you do? How much you make? Which is a good bit.
And who you got?
And who, yeah, last question, who you got? We're starting this race in 6 seconds.
Herman Munster was the last winner.
But I imagine when that World Cup thing hits.
Yes. Look what I've
Because, like,
done.
you up your fuck with everything
Yeah.
you do.
Fucking A, you
And then
do.
you just click another
Danny,
level.
I'm sorry, those are the old prices.
Always up
Have you
your
seen
fuck.
the World Cup poster?
Right.
Yeah.
It's twice that now.
It's twice that now.
Or you can go get Dick Poster Butt down the street to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Dick
Wouldn't
Butt.
you rather have the
You
real
don't
man?
want that.
Dick Butt, the poster man. Starting the race in 5 seconds. We'd like to wish you all the very, very best of luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Why are you stalling?
I don't know. I'm just letting it populate a little bit. I mean, they're still coming in.
Con Air,
we'd like to
Chad
wish you the
McCann,
very,
Man Who
very
Hunts,
best of luck.
Angry Anus, Ad Rock, Mac Daddy,
I'm
Marbolovich,
figuring out your game.
Cocaine 214,
It's real complicated.
I'm gonna grab a drink if you want to wait.
Mermaid
Real
No,
tricky.
No, you stay right there.
Go get a drink tray and smash
No,
it on the
no, you s-
roadcaster.
I'll go get it for you. You take forever, and you got to walk over these guys. And
Make
cameras are
Raphael
gonna,
get it.
Gonna fall over.
Here we go.
Starting this race in
Trip over
4
Carrie's big ass plumbing boots.
seconds. Are you ready? Exclamation point play if you'd like to have a marble in this race. Wish you the very best of luck. You see, Empire State Building lit itself
Pink.
in, I thought, purple, pink
I saw pink.
for Dolly
Yeah.
at 9:25.
925.
We're racing for Dolly tonight. We're starting this race in 4 seconds.
Win it for Dolly tonight.
We're starting this race in 3 seconds.
They should-
Exclamation point PLAY.
Can they light up Reunion Tower pink? Because then it'll look like
I
a
think they
big
did.
old dick.
I think I saw them do it.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Tonight?
they did.
We're starting this race in 2 seconds. 1 second and fire, assholes.
I'm in.
Who made that noise?
Danny did. He does a perfect rocket. Am I in? Oh, shit.
You didn't get in?
No, I don't think I forgot. Did I put it on YouTube?
Let's win this thing.
Did
Hey,
he not get in?
if he's not in, let's
Mikey
win.
didn't get in?
No, that'd be great. If he wasn't in and one of us
How
won,
did you not get in?
don't
think
worry
I
about
may
it.
have.
Don't worry about it.
I think I may have.
Gunter Merkin got in as a first-time chatter. Welcome.
Hi, Gunter.
Hi, Gunter.
Hi, Gunter.
This is just a large corkscrew, it appears.
Oh, but then we're going to go into the Tron vortex. Who's going to be the first one out?
I have to pee.
There's two.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, let's all pee right now.
Yeah, go pee.
Everybody's
got
got.
Drew Moose. We got Gorilla Sky, Backdoor Wife. Oh, it's CUNT.
It's not a long
my
one.
alma mater.
Oh, it's 3 minutes? Oh, shit, it is kind of a long one.
Whoa.
CUNT.
We could go pee.
My,
Oh,
long
I've seen
route.
this one before. Yeah, this is right through the hull of like an old spaceship.
This is like
That's
some
like the
Star Wars
Millennium
stuff, Danny.
Falcon.
This is a okay.
It's like
Like the
Millennium-
cargo bay.
More Event Horizon, Trey.
Oh.
Or
where
the
we're going, we
International
don't
Space
need eyes to
Station.
see.
What was our buddy's name that ran that thing?
Terry Virts.
Yeah, Terry Virts.
Yeah.
Terry Virts
Our
approves.
friend
Yeah.
ran the International Space
It's crazy.
I mean,
then
He's
he
the
ran for
captain.
politics.
Yeah, he still is running for politics.
he still is ran for.
Ooh, who's that big Oh, Brigadier General Barry Barksdale. Jesus. Former base
CUNT
commander
is trying to get in this
of
thing.
Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson. You're welcome.
All right, this is tight.
Dude,
Where's Christina?
CUNT.
Hey, new studio. We're going to have a big TV screen, so we don't have to squint at this bullshit.
Let's whisper about that while these things are racing for
Okay,
another 3 minutes.
When's the big move-in date?
We're gonna have a new studio.
I know.
Like, when we actually literally have to discuss
what it's going to
studio
look
dressing, like what we want to do with it.
like.
Do we want to keep this vibe, which I do like, but
Maybe keep some of it, you know.
like we're gonna have more room, guests, green screen.
Danny, we're
Like,
going to have a
it's
green screen.
Fucking, it could be like we were thinking. You start the news on the green screen. Just cause.
Seriously.
Do weather.
You gotta
tell
wear a
everybody
suit,
how it's
though,
going to be
Danny.
like 65 degrees next
if
weekend.
my models come in right.
Yeah.
We can
But we're
give
gonna
you a
have a new-
podium. You
But
can
I want
really,
you to
it's
be like
podium
those
time.
busty Venezuelan lady meteorologists.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Skin tight outfit.
What the fuck?
An Argentinian.
CUNT is making a run.
Dude, I got an apple bottom on me.
No, you don't. You don't have that.
Long
I do.
race.
CUNT is definitely a leader.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Pelly Rot.
That looked like CUNT just
oh,
sitting there.
no.
Like
See,
Is
that's
there a
what
fast
happens.
forward button?
like an old wet turd.
I got to go pee too. Zing!
Zinger. Oh, down to the hole. How do I? Okay, there we go. Oh
Good.
my God.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
hold on.
Boys.
Laser land.
Here's the lasers. This is what's going to fuck
Heat
everybody up.
vision.
This is great.
This is going to kill 50% of the freaking marbles.
On a Bed and Skin one time, they did like a draft, like impromptu, a draft for what superpower you would like.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina was like first or second. And she kind of panicked and she said, heat vision. Which doesn't sound like the worst guess, but then you think among all the potential superpowers.
It's a pretty good one, I guess.
Heat vision.
Oh, here we go.
And they're like, what are you
There
going
we
to do with
go.
it?
You burn
Warm up your food?
All right, here we go. There,
CUNT.
that's it. CUNT made
Oh,
it
yeah, coast to coast.
Yes.
Heat
For
vision.
the mean green. Do you believe in the mean green?
Way to go,
Use this
CUNT.
heat vision or hers. It's got a tremendous Ballin' Bobby Labonte. God, I love you. Oh, a lot of people dying. Oh, it's the heat vision getting us.
That's
It got
right.
me and Christina and Angry Anus.
Angry Anus is in.
Oh, Vita Time 79.
She done.
Sweet Vita got torched by the laser vision.
Rafa, you made fourth?
Good you.
Fifth?
Not bad. Top 5 for an in-studio.
Is that the top?
In-studio,
Is there
man.
anybody else at your mom's place up this late?
Hi, Drop Tunes.
Up this, what is it, 10-10?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all up.
No,
They're
they're
just not watching.
all up.
There's a bunch of them up.
Oh, there we go.
Most of them are not up.
And burn them all to
Silky
hell.
Jones.
Silky, come on, Silky.
Oh, flex
Come
on him,
Silky.
Silky.
Come on,
Bret
Silky.
Hart is watching.
Don't fuck this up.
Get
Burn to
Oh.
hell. Burn to hell.
The
Burn to
the
hell.
Star Wars screw job.
Man.
You got the business, my man. All right, CUNT is your victor tonight. 3.5 minutes. What a long race it was. Congratulations. That is a first win. You need to get 3. If you get 3 wins, you win $1,000 in your pocket thanks to Whiskey Myers. CUNT gets the win. Ad Rock something gets second place. Ballin' Bobby Labonte in third. Rodeo MT152 is in fourth. Fucking Rafa in 5th place. Congratulations. Cheese Boy 531.
Goy cab.
Goy Cab
Voice
finishes 7th. Sir Arlen's dong. Fucking A. Mr. Penny Tree. Congratulations on your 8th place finish. 9th place goes to Ragong Force 1. 10th place goes to Coco Prime 5. 13th place, Jago Unchained. Well done this evening. 24th place belongs on a very special night, too. Ballin' B89. 37th place in honor of Trey. Tonight goes to Dan Zander. Well done. 41st, Dirk Nowitzki, the greatest of all time. That is Swiftmeyer. Hell yes. Well done. And 69th place to finish this particular evening. A precious. Oh, it's fucking Will Evans.
Will
Hot
Evans,
dogs.
he got a 69.
Hot dogs.
He's going to
for
be real
you.
happy.
I saw KT in 67th. Last to finish among those that did so. Look, a lot of people finished. A lot of people didn't. Pinchers, the Korean.
Yes.
who got his email read
We know who the biggest shit bag of the night is.
not
and it's-
too long ago. Who is it?
Enchilito.
No, it's Enchilito.
So if
thought
they
it was
get
Silky.
burned, well,
If they get
that's just-
burned, they
that's not the last. That's not the last. That's just
right.
The
He's the last to not finish.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So last to finish was Silky. The last of the last was the fucking first guy that fell off.
Enchilito.
I got you.
And that is Enchilito. The
Chorito.
loser of the night. Sleep poorly, Enchilito. You hath failed.
I hope you wet the bed tonight in Chorito.
All right, we're going to rate somebody in 1 second. We all have to line up for the bathroom caches, and they're dropping a world famous, no doubt. But we'll be back. We'll rate somebody. It'll be a little bit of fun. Make out hard. Stay out of the left lane unless you're really hauling ass or passing somebody. And do as me, Raphael, and Carrie do not do. We never, ever litter. Be right back.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay.
Bloody Gulch.
白米より塗り目したろこの野郎。
Baseball.
You have a victim, Trey?
I'm trying to find someone.
We should just do like pin the tail on the Twitch donkey. And whatever happens is who you have to stick with, no matter who it is.
Well, sometimes you're going to get someone like restreaming something, so there won't be any kind of.
Yeah, it's true.
You know.
Who's her?
Let's see.
Dude. And yes, by that means I benefit from like the nepotismness of it all.
Oh, politics.
And so
I like it.
Yeah.
How many people?
There you have it.
9.
Chad,
I know, and I'm from
followers
Houston.
only,
Like
Chad?
I know,
She's from
he's my
Houston.
uncle. Like
Not followers only.
Let's get her.
Follow it.
Go
It is
get her.
or it's not?
Go
Not.
get her.
dude, he's gonna
let's
like
go.
sue me. He's literally gonna like someone's gonna send this and he's gonna be like, bro, this
Get her.
bitch.
Houston.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. I'm going. We're going. I just hit click rate. Yeah.
Love it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was a joke. I never asked any questions and I don't care how you pronounce my name. That's crazy, bro.
We'll see how you handle our last name.
Oh my god.
I told you.
See, oh my god. Hi. Soroy, thank you for the raid.
First
What
time.
is up? Wait, Dallas
nailed
fam,
it.
right?
Yeah. Oh, how'd you know?
She nailed it.
Crap, I remember you guys. How is everyone doing?
What's up?
How was the radio show today?
Did we rate her before?
Have we rated her?
Evidently.
Yes. Oh my god, you guys, I'm from Houston, Texas. I just live in Seattle, Washington right now. I know, I remember. And I've been to Dallas one time in my life before.
Did we rate her?
Apparently.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
Hey, she's riding.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. Thank you so much for the raid again. What were you guys
rating her,
up to
dude.
this stream? What was everyone doing
fine, though.
or talking about?
He was cool.
No, she's great.
A few questions. I'm like skipping over so many. Would you trust a robot with the Book of Mormon? No. Good mic, by the way. You sound great. Thank you. Oh, a lot of Dolly Parton talk. That's what I was going to bring up, you guys. I just found out the news on TikTok, and like, that is so devastating. Holy crap.
I just found the news.
I thought she was one of those people that were going to live to like 100 years old. Like, that's so sad. Can you... You seem like a Texan because you're an absolute yapper. Seattle people seem quiet. Is that true or am I stereotyping? It's you know, stereotypes are there for a reason,
Her
and
microphone
it's
is
true.
great.
It's true.
Yeah,
That does sound great.
can
Yeah.
actually hear
Like,
her.
I mean, like, it's true. Be right back.
As the Onion taught
It's
us,
a blue.
stereotypes are a real time saver.
Hold on. What are these questions? You guys are very like creative. If you saw a 6-foot hot dog but it had feet, would you freak out or would you get hungry? Like right now, I would freak out, but there are moments where I would get hungry. Thank you for the follow. When do you honestly get your news from TikTok? To be honest, you want to know like the truth, guys? I don't really tune into news channels at all because it's always bad news. I don't know. I don't want to wake up and hear that like this person passed away or this tragic event happened. Like I want to fill my brain with like good content, like good positivity content.
I agree with that. Huh? Your chatter?
You can't just say Houston. What part? I'm from. I mean, like, how niche can I get? Like, would you guys really know, like, the area?
Maybe.
What are you worried about?
I'm from a very small neighborhood. Well, okay, A-Leaf. A-Leaf. So.
Who's talking in the
A-Leaf.
background?
Yeah, we want to know who's talking in
Who's
the
talking in the
background.
background?
But I don't seem like the typical A-Leaf person because I went to high school like in Sugar Land. It's hard to explain. But yeah, so I went to Clemens High School.
I was going to ask who's talking in the background.
I know.
They're probably
Oh, they
doing
are.
it.
That's
What? Oh my god, guys, it's going so bad. Oh, we got someone from Baytown. Like, I got raided. And guys, listen, this is the first time I got raided by this many people where my whole system like doesn't crash. So
she's aware
this
of
is
our
a
show?
success.
We must have
This is practice. I know. How do people like read the chat when it's going at this speed? I'm trying to get to everybody. Guys, if I don't read your question, just send it again. I'm trying my
It
best.
sounds perfect. She looks great.
Is it
Okay,
an
you
AI
went to
person?
Kingwood.
No,
Who's
I did
talking in the
ask if
back?
it's an AI person.
is it?
Talking in the background.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You're doing a good job at keeping up. Thank you. Blue cheese or pepper jack cheese? I'm not a big cheese person, but I will say I love the peelable cheese sticks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the peelable ones.
String
String
cheese.
cheese.
String cheese.
Bigfoot or Yeti?
Yeah, string cheese.
Because I live in Washington, I'm gonna say Bigfoot because he's like from here.
She shut down the
He's
boyfriend.
from
Do
here.
Asian people like Jello? Yeah. Yeah. Some of us. I don't. Honestly, I'm like okay with it.
Okay, that's funny.
Have you ever? Houston, sorry, Austin, Houston, or Dallas? Who you got? Guys. Of course, I'm gonna choose Houston. Like, even though I recognize Austin is like, honestly, I feel like
What are the
I
odds that we
vibe with
don't
Austin
recall
more because of like how
this
We would have
rate?
remembered.
chill
Right.
it is,
One of
right?
us
But
would have
it's more of like
remembered.
a college
search for
town,
it.
We
whereas
haven't rated
Houston's
her,
more of
dude.
like, ooh, you're like
But what
working
is
and
all that
grinding
then?
and working and
Maybe she's
grinding,
thinking
like,
of someone else.
and then there's
She
clubs
pronounced
everywhere.
Savoy and knew we were
Yeah.
from Dallas. before
Galveston,
she read
yes or
it.
no?
I
Yes.
agree.
Yes, because like I'm biased. Like that's my beach. This show hasn't rated you before, correct? No, it has. It has.
When?
And like I tuned into one of the streams from like, how do you guys pronounce it? Is it Sir Roy?
No, you're nailing it.
Sir Roy? But I watched one of it and I was like, oh my god, like we're mutuals now.
There we go.
I like
I
it.
don't remember
I like
rating
it.
her.
I love
We've
the
got a bunch
roses
of
on your
ratings, I
mic.
don't know.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Read the pig.
How are you aware? Well, it was because they rated me once and like I just came back and like during a time when they were streaming and just watched it.
For 1 minute. and then
Okay,
turned
you
it
guys,
off.
I don't know if you're trolling me by saying it means like the Sir Roy means something. I'm not gonna read it out. You ride out what? A hurricane. Guys, I've lived through like all the Texan hurricanes before. No flex, but like I survived them. Katrina,
Congratulations.
Ike,
Low-key flex.
Harvey. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All of them.
Her
Do you know
microphone is
when they
Galveston?
rated you about how long ago?
Okay.
Like last month, I want to say. It's been like
What
a
do none
month
of us
since the last
remember?
one. Are you AI? No. No, not. But
Ugh.
I don't know if I
That
should
you,
take that as a
Carrie?
compliment or as a diss.
A month ago?
Yo, who the hell did you get rated by? Baby, I don't know. I mean,
All right, don't yell
I
at her
know,
for this
but like,
anymore. It's fine, but
Everybody be nice to her.
no, make her nice. She's fucking.
where
Dolly
are you
Parton
getting
died
your
today.
energy in this world? Oh my goodness, very philosophical.
Whoever's on the background mic, is that your boyfriend? Get him over here and let's.
Excited that Houston's getting
Is
an
that Buck?
Is it
NHL
Buck?
team. I don't watch hockey,
It's Hoodie.
so I can't really have an opinion there.
Where's
What have
Hoodie?
you leaned
Cake
over?
for breakfast. No, I eat ice cream for breakfast.
Bucket hoodie from both sides.
Which is better,
We're like,
roses
what are we? What is?
on a microphone or tulips on an organ? You look like Asian Taylor Swift. You guys are actually, you can't be serious right now.
Asian Taylor
That is not
Swift.
even-
That's a compliment.
Even the one that destroyed Galveston in 1900. No, guys, I wasn't around for that long. Let's chill on the ageism here, okay? I don't think they're bots, Clay. I just think they're all people from Dallas.
Clay, get Clay in here.
What is your favorite national park? Guys, I just went to Mount Rainier National Park like a couple days ago.
He's laughing over there.
The next one that I really want to visit is, what is it called? The one in California? Not
Joshua Tree.
Yellowstone. Hold on. Is it Yellowstone? No,
No.
Yosemite. Yosemite. I feel like I
She
would
getting
really
ready
like
for
it.
something?
She what?
She getting ready for something? Or is that just stream making?
Say hi to Clay. Can we talk to Clay?
I cannot understand what's happening. Wait, why is everyone telling me to bring Clay in? Like, bring him in from where? This guys, out of everybody, he's not the bot.
Who's Clay?
Who is Clay then?
These Texans just don't understand. I'm just kidding. Joshua Tree? No, even though like that
We'd
is
have
one of the
remembered
ones
this
that
within
I.
a month.
Okay.
I'll go back and
guys,
look, but I
long
just don't
story
recall.
short, for anyone here that
like
doesn't know me,
zero recollection?
I
Maybe it
live
was
in an
one-
RV.
Maybe it was one of those nights
in
where
Seattle.
you just said after a
And,
minute, everybody okay?
I'm about to like. I have
Alright.
a
She
goal
lives-
of moving to
She
California
lives in
soon
an
because I hate the weather
RV
here.
in Seattle.
Maybe it
Like,
was just different
amongst
setup
other
too.
stuff. It's not just the weather, but
Yeah. Maybe it was a
that's
different
kind of like the
setup.
main
What does that
indicator
mean?
that I need to
Her
go.
setup was
And
different.
We
so
remember
as soon
her
as I like
talking, her
have the means to go, I'm out
her
of here.
vibe.
She might have even just been
And
there on
I'm
her
looking at
phone or
places
something, you
online,
know?
and
But even
they're
then, a month
saying,
ago, we'd
I
remember it.
know.
What is that part that you just said?
Some strange.
Joshua
Just figure
Tree.
it out.
Like there's literally RV
I
campsites
don't
there
know
that
her.
like
I promise.
they charge you like $600 a month to park.
Do you
And
want
I'm
to look
like,
up her
that
Discord?
sounds awesome, but I need to go to the mall.
Hey, forget
And if we're-
Clay. I'm Trey.
Yeah. Wait, Cody, did you come from my TikTok? I literally made a TikTok that said,
Oh,
Like that.
in
if
order
you're
to
a fake
move, you need to
fucking
save up
person?
$10,000.
Whatever.
Like,
She
word
seems
for
lovely.
word.
She's sweet. Be nice. Have fun. Make her night.
Yeah.
That's all we ever ask.
wait,
right?
is Clay coming over?
No.
Yeah, he is. Or is she telling him to shut up?
Look
Why
up
is this a
BLM
robot
land
that
near
walks
Joshua
behind
Tree
her?
for you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm
I saw
Clay.
that, but like,
There's
I
my
told her
hoodie.
somewhere like
I'm
from
Buck
Italy.
too.
You know what I mean? Guys, no, I had to tell him it was getting like a little bit too loud. When playing golf, would you jam out to Lil Baby or Big X the Plug?
Hell
Big
yeah.
X the Plug, for
Okay.
sure.
That's
He's
an
in
end.
jail.
All right. Have fun with her. Be nice. Make her night. She
like
seems.
Say hi to Clay.
I'm
Have
gonna go back.
fun.
I'm gonna go back.
Have a great
Say hi to
time.
Buck. All right. Cash is gonna be gone Thursday, but Danny and I'll be here
Wait,
rocking it.
someone
Who
said
knows?
Joshua Tree is dope.
Who knows with
but-
who?
And I'm trying to find that.
Maybe
comment.
with Gorilla Speed Bump as our fucking
Oh.
guest.
Oh,
All right.
don't get lost.
Love your
Don't
buns.
get
We'll see you guys
lost.
Thursday
What do
night.
you
Bye,
mean?
bye, 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 bye.
Do you rock climb?